Okay, hello, good evening folks. Happy Sunday evening. Right here, let's dive in, get ourselves sorted. Once some music's finished, of course, we might as well enjoy the last remnants of it. Hello Annie, hello Joker Jake, welcome, good evening. Top of the evening indeed. Fabulous, fabulous. Mind you, it's going to go on a bit longer now, isn't it? So we'll cut it short. Got things to do. It's a shorter stream today. That's better. Bit of peace, crackling fire, and all that. Right. Anyway, good evening, folks. Yes, I was playing football a little bit later than normal this evening. Hence why I've started a bit later. So, I put a message on the Discord server earlier this week because I was thinking to myself, do you know what? We're between chapters at the moment, and the next chapter starts, as I suspected, after this Ancient Curse Part 3, which is 204 days away. It's a long time. And, there's not a lot of stuff for us to do until then, because some of the other side quests that you might want to do at this time in the game, we've already done them. Because we went on our grand tours to areas that weren't ours yet, and so we've done some side quests that perhaps we could have done now, but we've already done them. Such as the Lonely Hunter when we went to the Silver Step Village place. It was one of them, for example. But we've already done that, so we're ahead of the curve, really. So Elquist has been very efficient. And so therefore, between now and 204 days time, all we need to really do is keep our artisans happy and expand our kingdom, and a couple of quests will pop up. Companion quests and something else will possibly crop up. But other than that, it's going to be a very quiet time. So I'm debating whether to take a bit of a break from this, play it off camera, give you some highlights, but play some other game for maybe 3 or 4 weeks on a stream to have something a bit different and to have a breather, or whether to carry this on, because if we are doing kingdom management stuff, a lot of that advances like 14 days at a time, so these 204 days might go very fast. So I thought we'll have this stream today to test the waters, see how quick we advance through the time, and I'll make a decision after today's session. So but it's Sunday, and Sundays is a day of rest, so I don't tend to rush around. Just some chilled out, talking with companions, doing a couple of bits, and managing our kingdom. Not the height of excitement, but hey, it's Sunday, and I thought I'd bring back a nice relaxing Sunday stream for a change, So there you go. If you're expecting high octane action, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. Hello Hauler, welcome. So, but I do have 3 things written down what I want to do today. Alright. I've done some stuff before the session started this morning, and I can't remember what I did. I've not slept since then because it's Sunday and I haven't slept today. But I've done stuff since then, so I've forgotten. You can embark on the Beneath the Stolen Lands quest, as it allows you to only do the point of reaching the star. This will allow for those streams in fun engineering. I could do that if I had the DLC. Which I don't, and I don't intend to get any of the DLCs for this game either, because I was also reading about we're going to Varnhold next. Varnhold Vanishing. Maybe a bit slight spoiler in the title of the chapter, but it was recommended if you want to do the Varnhold DLC, do it now. And again, I was like, nah, I'm not a big DLC person. There's certain games I've played DLCs, but I'm not a big DLC person, so I thought, you know what, no, I'll play the base game as it was intended. Because if you play Beneath the Stolen Lands, you probably level up a couple of times, and the base game falls behind the curve, right? Because you're 2 levels further ahead then perhaps you should be for the main quest, or the main quest becomes too easy. That kind of situation happens. So I thought, no, bugger it, we'll just play the base game. Anyway, it was a very good race, champion. Welcome, good evening. It was rather exciting, wasn't it? It was rather exciting. I just played football, 6:30 till 7. And I finished playing football, and I sat down, and I felt very devoid of energy. I felt really weak. It doesn't happen to me all the time, but occasionally, I couldn't move off my chair to motivate myself to get home. So I only got home at like 5 to 8 because I couldn't move. I was just so tired. And then I came home, and I've literally drunk an entire litre bottle of water, of juice, in the space of 5 minutes. So maybe I've been a bit dehydrated, possibly. I'm still very naughty. I should drink far more than I do. But anyway, especially when I was drinking yesterday evening as well. Anyway, there you go. One last thing before we dive in. I'm going to the car garage tomorrow. Have I already told you this story? No, I told somebody at work. Now, I bought a new car last May. Last May. I paid for it, put a deposit down. They valued my car against the finance, and we offset that as a deposit for the new car, and we set a price and signed a contract, and off we go. And then they emailed me several times to say, the car's delayed, and oh, so sorry, and oh, blah 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 blah. Fast forward, 14 months later, and your car is built and it's coming across the water as we speak, and it should be in UK shores next week. And I'm like, should I be excited, my dear? You're making it sound like, whoa, you're doing me a favour. Anyway, and then the email said, you're going to have to come back to the car garage next week, and we're going to have to revalue your car and redo the finance deal. Which maybe I'm being a bit pessimistic here, but when I read that, and then what we'll do is we will devalue your car from last time and somehow try to swindle you out of more money. That's how I read it. Maybe I'm being a bit sceptical, but my response to the email was, because I've not responded to a single email that they've sent me, apart from that one. I emailed back, and I basically said, if you think I'm paying another penny for this car due to your delays, what did I say? I was quite snotty. I'll read the precise email that I sent. I don't think I was that snotty, really. I think I was just very matter of fact. Very matter of fact. Let me see this email chain. Good afternoon. I hope you're well. So this is just turned into something completely different. I have some great news. For you. Your car has been built and is on its way to our ports in England. We are expecting it with us in the 3rd week of July. Okay, so a couple of weeks, not a week. So we need to get you booked in for your revaluation of your part exchange and finance sign up before your car arrives. If you could let me know which date, then we can get you booked in. So I replied. Bear in mind, she sent me about 6 emails before this saying, oh, so sorry, and I've not replied to a single one. I said, good afternoon, Ellie. Thank you for your latest update. Can you please explain to me the mechanics of the revaluation? I've waited patiently for over a year for this car through no fault of my own, and it sounds like potentially if the revaluation when compared to the outstanding finance is worse than last May, I am going to end up paying more? ? I'm not too concerned. Then I'd have to have value just to put them on notice. I'm not too concerned because when doing my own calculations, I should more than likely be in the same, if not slightly better off, given how well the second-hand car market is holding its value. But would like clarification on any implications. And then she sent back another email basically coming up with some nonsense. Yeah, basically come up with some cock and bull stuff. Oh, I can't give you a price at this time, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, So there we go. Actually, it was a bit more diplomatic than I thought. I thought it was quite a measured response for how frustrated I was when I read the email, to be honest. But anyway, so tomorrow I'm going down to the car garage, where I will sit down and once again have to partake in some stupid haggling. I mean, I'm thinking possibly, maybe all they're going to do is just make, because it has been 14 months, you know, I could turn the car up in 14 months' time. It could have gouges down the side of it, the tyres could be dropping off, the exhaust could be up in the air, you know, it could be knackered. So they're probably just checking that the car's in, you know, still in the same kind of condition it was when I brought it down a year ago. And if it is, then, you know, they'll honour the deal. If your car's completely knackered, then I can appreciate, you know, well, we can't offer you the same price because you've knackered the car. So, but remember what I said last week? I'm sure it wasn't a stream. I said that I am going to push. I might have been to some friends at work. I said I'm going to go down there before I buy this car. I'm going to get something out of these people because I've waited 14 months for this vehicle. If you think I'm going to rock up and smile and and give the sign the guy, give me the keys, man, off I go. Oh no. I want a service plan. I want a full time. I want something as a goodwill gesture from you for my patients. So you're going to have to sweeten this deal with something. You've got to throw in some added extras for me to walk out of this showroom with this vehicle. So, they better be prepared for a bit of a. They better be prepared for a bit of negotiation, because if they think I'm leaving, skipping off into the sunset listening to their tosh, they're sadly mistaken. I like a good haggle me. I'll be there for an hour and a half, 2 hours until I get what I want. I'm probably their worst nightmare of a customer. Anyway, so there you go. I shall let you know tomorrow, because I'm streaming tomorrow evening, you see, as well. I'm streaming Rome tomorrow, Rome, a Barbarian Invasion. I'll let you know how it went. And I'll take bets as to whether or not A, I get the car for the same amount of money that I paid for it, and B, will I get anything extra on top? If you were to place some money down, what would you think? What do you think? And we'll get to the answer tomorrow evening. Right. Anyway, enough chit chat. I've got 3 things to do in this stream. 4 things, technically, actually. I've got to go speak with an artisan. I've got to go revisit an old place. And I've got to talk to all my companions. Yeah, I'm thinking a free service plan, aka, you know, all the services for free. It's quite a lot of money, actually. It's probably worth a service is about 300 quid. So that's quite a nice sweetener, to be honest with you. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that. I'm not a greedy person. Free service plan? Yeah, not a problem. See you later, Chan. You know, a fuel tank of fuel will do me. That's about 75 quid. Right, so we won't talk to everybody just yet. I want to talk to all my companions.
All according to
I want to talk to every single companion and exhaust all of the conversations, but not yet, because first of all, okay, folks, somebody remind me or Google it. The artisan, Shania. Remember Shania, the artisan, the storyteller, who tells very fake stories? Where's she? Where is she? Can anybody remember where she is? I can't remember. Can you remember? It's either Riverside or Narville. No, sorry, it's either Narville or Edgelake. I can't remember which one it is. It's in one of your villages. I know that, Clockwork. Which one? Could you narrow it down a touch? There's only 2 it could possibly be. It's either Narville or Edgelake. Narville? Do you reckon Narville? Okay, let's try Narville. Let's try Narvel. Not looks a bit surprised. He's got ability damage because I ended up revisiting. I ended up revisiting the bridge over Gudrun River because there was some additional stuff to do there. Nothing worth showing on camera, really. Apart from the fact that a fake stag lord rose up. He had the stag helmet on and everything. And Elquist threatened to hang him in the centre of his town as a warning. And they all ran off with their tails between their legs. As you do when you get threatened by the Baron of the place, you know. And that was down as a lawful evil action. Speaking of which, we are firmly in the neutral zone when it comes to alignment. I'm relatively okay with that, to be honest, but I mean, I kind of like chaotic neutral. I kind of like chaotic. I like the thought of a chaotic alignment. We're not chaotic enough. Be more chaotic, Elquist. I mean, it seems quite chaotic to me. I mean, the chaos that he's caused so far is that not good enough? You want more chaos? That sounds like a challenge. Right, here she is. Shania asked us to visit her. In fact, we got a quest for it, look. While presenting another one of her gifts, she gave us something. She gave us a gift, which we promptly sold for 8,000 coins. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a sai. I've never even heard of a weapon called a sai before, but she brought a sai. When she brought it, and I looked at the inventory, Elquist was almost about to clap his hands and raise a roof because he thought it was a dagger. And then when he said, "Oh, what a lovely dagger," she went, "I have to correct you there. It's not a dagger, it's a sai." And I'm like, "What the hell's a sai? It's not a dagger." So I can't. And then he threw it at the Bartholomew and said, "Give me my money for this." And he gave us 8,000 coins. And also, Bokken brought us some kind of crap. Some acid oil. Other than that, nothing else has happened. So anyway, she wanted to speak to us when she brought that crappy fake dagger thing. Yes, you wanted to see me? Oh, yes. She hands you a heavily worn piece of metal. I have heard, O worthy one, that there lives a storyteller in your realm, whose eyes can see into the memories of things. Please show him this. It was the tip of a spear that once belonged to my esteemed ancestor, Vubalak. He was fated to live in interesting times, for it was then that Kothogaz, the Dance of Disharmony, spawn of Ravugug, attacked Vudra. 1,000,000 Vudradi came out to fight him, and amongst them was the cleric, Vubalak. Jesus Christ. Kothogaz walked. So you don't have to. I can get this from the storyteller. Listen, only let me explain. Kothogaz walked across the ocean, and the water reached only up to his waist. He was covered by a mighty shell like a beetle, and the slime from his body covered the waters like fat, carving the waves around him, and his many mouths dripped with spittle. Kothogaz cried out, and the putridity of its breath made creatures faint, bleeding from their eyes, their nose and ears, while the monster's saliva burned through everything it touched. Trust me, for I have seen stones that were touched by this poison. Vubalak, however, called forth the priests, and they cast their magic. The ocean boiled, and Kothogaz began to boil in it. The whales came surfacing all around him as he screamed, and his chitin hardened, becoming more and more fragile, until finally it cracked and crumbled. Finally, Vubalak saw the heart of the Dance of Disharmony. He jumped so high that his mighty body blocked the sun, and the stars shone in the day. He then threw his spear and shattered Kothogaz's heart into 101 pieces. We have managed to gather some of the pieces, but not all. Perhaps if the storyteller were to read the spear's memories, he would be able to tell where the other pieces went. Then I might collect them to honor my mighty ancestor. That would be a truly heroic deed. Perhaps the path of a hero is what fate truly has in store for me. Bear with me folks, need to mute this WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is an opportunity for us to see if she's actually been telling the truth with these stories, because when we give the spear fragment to the storyteller, he should be able to read the story behind the spear, right? So if his story coincides with her story, she's been telling the truth all along. But if his story is entirely different, then, as we suspect, she's been telling fibs the entire time. So this could be quite interesting. This could be very interesting indeed. So we take this spear fragment and bring it to the storyteller, which is quite fitting really, because we're going to take something else to the storyteller very shortly. Now I don't readily do this kind of thing, but on this one occasion I have decided to do it because I thought we've got nothing else to do in this chapter, or between chapters, and therefore I'm going to be a little bit underhanded. I say that because I don't usually do this kind of thing, but the Cypress Queen set with like one item away, and it's one of those sets that gives you a story from the storyteller, which is quite nice because I like his stories as well. So I thought, you know what, I'll Google where the final set is. Where the final item is, sorry. But no, I've got like the metal ring shards, the nice bracer shards and all that kind of stuff. I'm not bothered about any of them stuff. But seeing as there was only one left and we've got nothing else to do, then I'm going to get that Cypress Queen final piece of the set, take it back to the storyteller, and we'll get that story, and we'll get the story about the spear tip as well. So it's kind of interesting. Am I going to go revisit the place the nymph ambushed us? Oh God! There was a temple in there, right? She ambushed us when we were on our own, and there was a temple, wasn't there? And we said we'd go back there. Good point. Where was that? It was way out here. Was it here? Oh, where was it? You're going to have to refresh my memory, Ollie. It was somewhere far out to the east that we went. Verdant Chambers. Okay. Yes then, we are going to the Verdant Chambers too. I think that's a good plan. In fact, we can do it because we're going to the Swamp Witch's hut next, because this is precisely where the final Cypress Queen's set is. So we're going to go here, and then perhaps we'll go to the Verdant Chambers after we've been here. Why not? We've got time to kill. We've got time to kill. You spotted peaceful travellers. Oh yeah, and seeing as we've got plenty of time and nothing else to rush to, every single random encounter, we are going to fight it. I said that before, haven't I? But this time I mean it. We've got nothing to rush for, have we? Let's see what these peaceful travellers want. We can enjoy the finer things in life now, like beating down random trolls on the road. Goblins, rather. Is it you again? It's a skeletal salesman. We need to give this guy a name. We can't keep calling him the skeletal salesman. We got to give him a name. How splendid. Show me your wares. Anything new today, sir? Anything new today? It's Undead Bane Great Club. Sounds like something for a Mary. Do you have any daggers, perchance, good sir? No. Oh, it's rather unfortunate, isn't it? completely unfortunate. Nobody has flipping daggers in their inventories. What's wrong with people? Robe of Consciousness. +3 bonus saving throw against mind-affecting spells. That's good for him. Could also be good for him because he wears a robe as well. A rogue wearing a robe. Don't trip over your hem. 12,000, not bad at all, is it really? Full plate of lesser acid resistance. Colossal Shade Tower Shield. Some of these look pretty okay. That looks... mind-affecting spells. That's Stanley. The Skeletal Salesman. Stanley. We like Stanley. We'll go with Stanley. Oh, look at that. Master Hand. Oh, we've seen that before, I think. +5 to use magic device checks. 25 grand for that. Enchanter's Cape. Ooh, interesting. Wand of Bless. I think we've got enough scrolls of Bless, thank you. I think we've got about 50, haven't we? Something ridiculous. How many scrolls of Bless did we have? 36. Yeah, plenty of scrolls of Bless, thank you. Thanks, Stanley. We'll be back again another time. Keep that inventory refreshed, please. And keep an eye out for any daggers, man. Bloody hell. Just one dagger is all we ask for. We've never bought a dagger from anybody. And Cham,
May we have a moment of respite?
Excuse me. No, we can't. Stop whining. It might be the last stream until we start chapter 3, because that was another thing that I found out, is that there was the troll trouble, and then a bit of a breather, then there was the bloom. They were actually part of the same chapter. I thought this is now going to go on to chapter 4 or whatever, but the bloom and the troll thing were all chapter 2 apparently. When we move on to the next quest line after we've done this in a 200 days, that's chapter 3 apparently. So, I don't even know if we're halfway through the game yet. I mean, how bloody loot. I mean, I knew it was long, but blooming heck. It bloody is. Right. Now. There is a Cypress Queen's loot here somewhere in the southeast, which makes me think round about here. I don't know precisely where it is. Maybe it's in the chest that we couldn't open last time, and we can maybe open it now with some buffs or something, but it's somewhere here.
That is not
So the only reason why I'm thinking we missed it the first time round is because we couldn't open the chest in question. So we'll try, see if we missed anything. Have I seen the season 2 of The Witcher? Yes, I have. And I've read the first 2 books of the Witcher series now as well. So in my next holiday in November, I don't know if I'll be reading because my friend's going on holiday with me, and therefore I probably won't read because we'll be drinking and causing mayhem instead. Yeah, it was somewhere in the poison fields apparently. Somewhere down here. Oh. We might want to cast that. Right now, apparently, somewhere in and around here. Oh my god! You see how easy it is to miss stuff? It's just lying on the floor. I'd not even looted the damn thing. I'd been here, I'd killed the tree thing, I'd killed all the slugs, and then Elquist, in ever his slapdash manner, decided to leave loot on the floor. And the one piece of loot that is left is a vital piece. Could you imagine? Elquist, keep your eyes open, man. Open your eyes. Just lying there on the floor. Not hidden, not in a chest. There, just on the floor. I can imagine Elquist passing up loot, yes. What's this stupid flower? Ah, leave it alone. Yeah, but it looks like it could be useful. No, no, look at it. Oh, rubbish. Just more clutter. Right, okay. Clutter indeed. And a token too. Right, Verdant Chambers, let's go. 19 hours. We'll rest at the chambers. Just check my kingdom management. Because we have a couple of events to deal with. Valerie needs to deal with that one. We could do some projects, not just yet. Okay, let's carry on. Despite the fact that we've got all of this time available to us, I still bet you that we do not rank up everybody. Did I sort the medical insurance out? Okay. Oh, have I not updated you? Yes. I can't remember. When was the last stream? Actually, probably before. It must be Wednesday, right? Anyway, so I told you that... Did I tell you the fact that on Wednesday, I must have told you, I think it was Wednesday that I found it out, that we actually...
Why are you watching me stitch?
That we
Do
actually...
you think such a pastime unbecoming for a
That we
woman?
I actually picked the wrong cruise. It was a year.
Stitch like you
Year
fight.
later. Next
Steady
year.
hand, a neat seam.
Anyway,
Good to watch.
found another cruise. Same price. Balcony, whatever else. On a different ship, different companies. And yes, booked it. So we booked it on Thursday. We're off. November the 12th. We're off for 2 weeks again. To the Canary Islands. So yes, that was sorted. Medical insurance, I have emailed across most of the documents. There's 2 documents that I'm waiting for from the cruise company. So I had to email the cruise company's customer services. And they came back to me on Friday to say, oh, so sorry you've not received your final bill. You'll get it in 2 to 5 working days. Yeah, you're damn right I will. I need this. Travel insurance purposes, you know what I mean?
This should do it.
Yeah. You great big fly trap. Suck on that. Right, we can walk around here free. Free. Elquist comes back. Ha ha! I've returned with friends and more skill. Ha ha. So yeah, fingers crossed. By the end of July, maybe by the end of July, because everywhere you go, whether it's a gas company, whether it's the Virgin, Sky, whoever you ring on the phone or emailed, when it comes to customer service or you need something sorting, what do you get told? We're so sorry, but due to the current climate, there's going to be a wait involved. No matter what it is. It's like the world has gone flipping mad. You want to ring somebody or you need some help? Forget about it. Might as well just wait until Christmas, because that's as long as it'll take them to get back to you. But anyway, I digress slightly. So we'll see what happens, but yes, I need to email them a couple more things and then we'll play the old waiting game for them to find some kind of a loophole to get out of paying me 250 quid, which is essentially what they're going to pay me, because it's £100 knocked off for the excess. Right, let's deal with this situation.
Pose. I need inspiration.
I can't even see. That'll do. Dead.
You get
Look at Doggy. He loves it.
Good.
Dead. This is going well. As you would imagine, considering we are now much higher level than when we first came on our own here. Yeah. Now we can explore in peace. No need to fear. No need to fear for our lives, like we did the first time around. We can have a full little look around the place. Courtesy of Ollie's very good memory, which we thank you for. Because I completely forgot about this. Oh, damn. I could hear them. I could hear that clinking sound from downstairs, but I wondered. I thought it was part of the kind of the ambiance. Obviously not. It was the red caps clinking something. Well, they ain't clinking anymore, either. That's for certain. Oh, there's another one up here. I tell a lie. Bit more clinking and clanging. We'll deal with it in a minute. Don't worry. There he is. Excellent. Right, so the interesting thing is here. Now, what was inside here? We wonder. We're about to find out. No need to wonder anymore. We shall soon know for certain. I mean, it looks like quite a big area. Right. We are using stealth. Oh! We couldn't open the door before, could we? It was locked. Can we pick it? No, we need a key. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Was that expected? It's been a while since I was here. We ain't going any further without a key. Yeah, neither did I, but hey ho, it was a while ago. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a reason to come back here in the future. Maybe. We shall see. Foiled by I know, you can't even pick it. Unpickable. That's what you're saying anyway. There's no lock on here. Some kind of magic involved. Are you sure? Positive. If that was a pickable lock, we'd be inside already.
In due time.
Looting and plundering and pillaging. Quite happily. Oh, there we go. Damn and blast station. Damn and blast. Right, I mean, we could... You see, Glenabon. I don't know how far we can explore in Glenabon, but apparently it's quite a high level area, so I didn't really wish to explore over there, kind of, or, you know, of our own devices, if we were going to struggle on. But we've got 2 reasons to talk to the storyteller, so we'll do that. Speak to the storyteller. Once we've got the stories and all that kind of stuff out of the way, then we will speak to everybody, see what they've got to say for themselves, checking with all our companions, and then it's kingdom management, folks, which you can help me with, because you know, so we're going to make some choices. Who's going to get ranked up? Who's not? Maybe there's some decisions to make. Who do we send on opportunities and problems? You could all pitch in. Don't worry. Just remember not to send Lindsay anywhere. That's the only thing we've got to remember. Don't send Lindsay anywhere. She's useless. If, you know, where possible, send Chandra, please. She's the most competent of the bunch. Right then. So, my friends, we have Cypress Cream Flute, Quill, Goblet, Crown, and now the very withered and damaged flower that's been sat in the open for weeks because we're a fool. Aha, Mr. Storyteller, I have brought some relics. Any worthy of a story? Yes, this dryad thing. Forget about that. Yes, we have had many of these. But what about these items here? Yes, such clear air. I feel like I am back in my home woods. I can feel the wind tousling my hair. Oh, yes, now I recognize to whom this once belonged. I hear laughter and the singing of the forest folk. Do you wish to learn the story of the Cypress Queen Elquin? Of course we do! Of course we do! Get yourself sat down with a cup of tea, folks. Alright, story time, bedtime. Oh, well. Yes, tell me. 10,000 coins and flipping experience galore. Thank you. I hear the noise of the capital. Merchants shouting, horses neighing, soldiers' armour clanking. But this is all from far away, from beyond the tall walls of the palace garden. The noise is barely audible through the lush vegetation. But here in the cool stillness, I can hear 2 lovers whisper beneath the shadow of an ancient cypress tree. I'm not one of them, no. I'm just a frail cypress twig. These 2 cannot be together. She is a queen, and he, her loyal knight, perhaps too loyal. But their love could not be kept secret for long. The king ordered the knight executed, but the knight managed to slip away to the wilderness of the Nile Marches in the stolen lands. He hid there, away from civilization, with only animals and birds to keep him company. To remember his lost home, he brought a cypress twig with him and planted it in front of his hut. The tree took root, and the knight spent long hours talking to the cypress, imagining it was his queen. And one day I answered. Since ancient times, these lands had been home to the Fae, so it's little surprise that a dryad would be born within the tree. We became friends. He told me of his homeland and his beloved queen, and the merry life at court, the celebrations, the parades, the tournaments. I wanted so badly to see it all with my own eyes. I see. Well, let's carry on. So I decided I wanted to be a queen myself. And why not? After all, the Green Mother gave my fair share of beauty and magic, and the night taught me all about how to rule a country. I organized a celebration. All the local fae were invited. I had no idea there were so many of my kin in the neighborhood. Everyone came. Shy nymphs, merry satyrs with their reed pipes, tender nixies, leprechauns with their fancy buckled hats and shiny boots. The celebration lasted 3 days, and my guests enjoyed it so much that every one of them proclaimed me their queen at the end. I wasn't establishing prisons or taxes or other nasty things common in human courts, but the social life of my court was vibrant enough to make any human monarch jealous. Oh yes. So, what kind of functions did your Fey court conduct? Well, we did all kinds of amazing things. Sometimes I hosted dances that went on all night, or held tournaments in which satyrs would entertain the audience, kicking each other for the right to kiss me. There were even parades organized for the local animals. Just imagine. Deer, boars and bears all marching in lines. Even those fae who didn't like the idea initially of a kingdom were happy with things. I think we may have been the only kingdom in the world built without a single drop of blood spilled, built on a foundation of joy and happiness. And then what happened? Well, life in the woods changed a lot over time, and the night changed too. After spending so much time around Fae and meditating alone in nature, he became more religious and built a shrine to Erastil with his own hands. Rumors spread around the area of some hermit or saint living in the swamps, though, to be frank, there wasn't anything saintly about him, as far as I could tell. But people started coming to meet him, and over time a small village grew around the shrine, built by people in search of a new life. As word spread of our kingdom in the woods, some people were surprised, while some just smiled knowingly. After all, the idea of a kingdom was familiar to humans, so Fae living in a kingdom made them seem less alien, less strange and scary. So we began living side by side in peace. Sometimes Fae would visit humans just to share a cup of tea, and sometimes there were even unions that resulted in children. Human children with some of the magic of the Fae. Some of those children deserve their own legends, but those are stories for another time. This cannot be the entire story. It's far too happy. There's got to be a dark twist to it, surely. Come on, we all lived happily ever. No. Human monarchs are quite different from their subjects. So here we go. They have eyes everywhere. Their arms are long and their memories longer. As the village grew, news of the location of a disgraced knight made its way to the king. Eventually, a small but heavily armed group of the king's men arrived in the village, demanding the hermit knight leave with them immediately. The villagers, both human and fae, were ready to fight to defend him, but the knight followed his unwelcome guests voluntarily. He said he wanted to avoid bloodshed, and he was old and longed to see his homeland and his beloved queen once again, even if it ended with his execution. So the knight was taken away. Everyone grieved for him, myself especially, but as time passed, the pain subsided, as it tends to. Both the village and the Fey Kingdom happily lived in peace for many years after. And what happened ultimately? If your wonder is strong enough, you could visit the Nile marches yourself and ask the locals. I suspect someone there would know what happened next. But this story was about how the Fey Kingdom was established. And that story is over. What happened to the knight? I know not. This story was not about him. The Dryad never saw him again. Perhaps he slipped away from his guards and accomplished a slew of heroic deeds afterwards. Or perhaps his captors executed him on their first day, simply taking the king his head. Or maybe he died on the executioner's block, but in the city of his youth, gazing once more upon his queen, older now, but as beautiful as ever. Or maybe the city had changed beyond recognition, and his queen had died years ago, and he realized too late that his true home was a village built in the swamps. Or maybe the king saw that the pious old man standing before him shared nothing in common with the bold young upstart that had impinged his honour so long before, and thus pardoned him. We can only surmise. Time spared not even the kingdom where this story started, so your guess here is as good as mine. You can't leave us hanging like this. We don't care how the kingdom was formed, we want to know how it ended. What kind of storyteller are you to leave stories open-ended? Oh. If you know me, folks, I don't like stories unfinished. Or these endings in films that make you think, I wonder what happened next. Maybe I got to kind of piece the things together and think, well, maybe that happened, or, well, no. I don't want to leave a film wondering myself, filling in blanks. I want you to tell me. I paid to see this film. Tell me the answer. Thank you, storyteller. Anyway, this spear fragment given to me by one of my artisans. Using your powers of deduction, can you tell me anything about its owner? Does it have something to do with some strange being that slew a sea creature spitting acid poisony things? Now for a proper story. We've been walking for 10 days. The caravan's owner is swearing and scratching himself. Seems the fat slob got some bad mosquito bites. I think he's regretting his decision to bypass the border guard through a smuggling route. Half the porters have upset stomachs, likely due to drinking water from the stream I found yesterday. I guess there must have been a reason it reeked. I walk in the front, trying to seem respectable and intimidating. Otherwise, they might realize I'm lost. There's a slight difference to the start of this story compared to what we were told by Vudrani woman. The trouble really started 3 days ago. I only saw the map once, but there was definitely supposed to be just one path here. We found dozens. Only an experienced guide would be able to find the right one. Of course, the caravan owner thinks I am such a guide. I told him I've been running this route for 10 years, that I know every bush by name. I really needed the money. They won't let me run up my tab anymore. There's a whistle, then hooting from the bushes. Bandits! 12 ragged, filthy people with rotten teeth and sunken eyes, not much worse than us now, rise from the bushes, their hair and clothes a mess. I raise my spear and scream threateningly, which usually scares off the weaker ones, but not these bandits. They get close, I swing, I stumble, I'm falling, and I hear something crack. Did I break a bone? No. It was the spear. I fell across the shaft, practically sitting on it, and it snapped. The bandit attacks, his bludgeon spinning overhead. Terrified, I crawl under the cart. Members of the caravan are being slaughtered around me like cattle. It was an evil hour when they chose to trust me. Vu Balak, a sham guide, a drunkard, and a sad coward who inadvertently led them all straight into a bandit ambush. What an unpleasant memory. I do not believe the owner of this piece was a meritorious individual. Ah! I thank you kindly, storyteller, for your rendition of this story. Let's see what old Shiny has to say about this, shall we? Let's have a look. It seems that the ancestor of Shinier was not a great hero after all. No, didn't save Voudra from a terrible monster. Perhaps it would be better to lie. Oh no! Well, we're calling her out on this. Oh, we're off straight there now. Such is our excitement. We finally got evidence of her crappy false stories. Now we're dying to confront her. Oh, let's see what cock and bull she comes up with now. Should we not rest, Elquist, before you just got... No, we're not resting. We're going straight back to Narville. Oh, yes, I want to see her face. She'll probably just palm it off. Yes, the storyteller lied. Oh, here we go. Let's see what she comes up with. A much better tale than some poxy cypress queen.
All according to plan.
Story of death and destruction. Yes, much better. Right.
Focus on the goal.
Ah, Shania. We meet again. Oh, yes. Indeed we do. Ah, well. Shania. Well, a storyteller has taken a look at this fragment of a spear for you, and, well, I'm sorry to have to report that your ancestor was a coward and a failure. Not a hero, as perhaps portrayed in other stories I've heard recently. Oh, but I am so very sorry to have to report this news. Hence, apart from the smile on my face, I'm trying my best not to smile here. So sorry. Oh, but this is not news that I expected to hear, and still, is this news all that bad? For it means that I need not sail back to Voudra, but may instead continue my work here. This reminds me of a story. No, it doesn't. Oh, we should cut her off, shouldn't we? We should cut her off. We've had enough of her stories. Really. They're all false. But I kind of want to hear it as a viewer, but would Elquist entertain the idea? Oh, fine. Well, it's not as if we're rushing off anywhere, is it? Maharaja Kibbensald etched his glorious name in history when he conquered the kingdoms of the genies. He spied on the descendants of the goddess Janasini, the Garuda, and saw how they charmed snakes by playing their flutes. Through these secrets, he discovered a way to charm and bind the genie to his will. Kibbensald openly declared his new mastery for all to hear, and in doing so insulted their race. Emissaries from the vizier of the genie of air, came to demand an apology from the wizard, only to be turned into slaves and their bodies bound in chains. It was then that the Malik of the Fire Jinn, known as the Efreet, sent his assassins. They hid in a cloud of dust and approached as the mage was sleeping. But they did not know that the wise man had taught his servants his techniques. While he slept, his servants captured the assassins. The Pasha of the Shaitan, also known as the Earth Genies, sent his finest warrior, Termir, the destroyer of palaces. By his command, Kibbensal's palace fell and turned to rubble. The cunning wizard foresaw this, however, and fled to the island of Jalmare. Termir chased after him, forgetting that the waters of the ocean could not hold his heavy flesh. As he began to drown, Kibbensal sent ships to save him, but only after Termir swore to serve him. As compensation for the palace he destroyed, the genie was commanded to build the pure temple of the Maharaja, which was 100 times more beautiful than the one he destroyed. Trust me, for I have seen this temple with my very eyes. Oh, really? Trust you, you say? Well, if you... Oh, well. Those 2 words, all is forgiven. Keep listening no matter what. Well, I really must dash. We've got things to do. Lindsay, no, are you sure? We're not going anywhere else. We've got 200 days to wait, yeah? One of the royal marines, the genies of water, for God's sake, came to free his brethren from captivity. Of all the genies, he was the wisest. For 3 days, Kibbensal competed with the genie in the art of poetry. At the end of the 3rd night, Kibbensal was so exhausted that he was about to take a ceremonial dagger to open his own veins. The genie, however, was first to admit defeat and entered a copper vessel, which the wizard then sealed. It was thus that history came to know the Maharaja as the great conqueror of the genies. As you can see, your actions may be seen as valorous by some and heinous by others. For it is still forbidden to utter the name of Kibbensal among the genii, so much is it hated. Let others think of you as a villain or lunatic. All that truly matters is that enlightenment and devotion to your own goals blooms in your heart. It is decided. I shall continue my work on my path to mastery and will create a masterpiece which will immortalize my name. May it serve you well, whether I be praised for it by your friends or cursed for it by your enemies. Oh, I think that's... Oh! She's now going to crack on with her masterpiece creation now, that we've heard her many stories and her... Oh, well, that was worth it in the end then, wasn't it? It was worth listening. Jesus Christ. Right, okay. There we go, my friends. We finally got her to do her job and stop yapping. Right. Dragner's doing onslaught. This orc, I don't know what he's doing in the other place. Shania's doing something. The other lady who created the cursed items, she's doing something. Bocken's doing something, some elixir of youth. But we're not seeing any results yet. Just a lot of flapping of gums. Right, anyway, yes, I did get Plague Tale. I bought Plague Tale Innocence, and I bought Democracy 4, and I bought that Sabranti game.
Tire.
Is the Steam sale finished now? I didn't really take a great look at all of the titles, to be quite honest with you. I probably missed some bargains, to be fair. Delightful. And welcome, Crazy Canuck. I do apologise. I saw you come in when I was in the middle of retelling the Cypress Queen story. I thought what I'm going to do is we're going to go to bed. Oh, 7th of July. I might actually take a look tomorrow whilst I'm working from home on my lunch break. And just have one last proper look, you know, maybe a good half an hour, just look through all the titles, well, say all the titles, the RPGs, the simulations, the strategies, and the racing games. They're the 4 topics that I usually look at. Right, let's go have a bit of a rest. Been a long time since we rested in our throne room, you know what I mean? Our four-poster, instead of slumming it on the side of the road. Right, good. Okay, so the plan is to speak to everybody that we can possibly speak to. See how they're getting on.
How may I serve you, your grace?
If they've got nothing new to say, obviously we're not going to speak to them. So, nothing new for you. Nothing new for Chandra.
Follow my lead.
Nothing new for Lindsay. How's it? Oh, Lindsay, yes, Lindsay. He's scribbling down furiously. I hope that journal is reflecting our escapades in as much glory as possible. Yes. And how's the publishing house doing? Oh, it's in full swing. The press is working day and night. Turns out there aren't just readers, but also writers in our lands. They keep bringing me new manuscripts. Some are even readable without crying. Oh, right, yes. So tell me about this friendship with you and this Tessie the Quill. F1 Manager. Oh, that's coming out. I had the date at the top of my head. It was August, right? August something. I've got it on my list. It's definitely going to be played. Oh, yes, definitely. Well, what's there to say? The books woke my urge to travel, but it was only thanks to Tessie that I managed to really get out of my village. At first, she'd have been glad to get rid of me, but in the end, when I told her I was staying in Pitax, she even shed a tear. Oh, I'm so happy she stayed with us. But she's so restless. When she gets tired of this place, she'll be gone. Right, very good. Okay, very good. Let's see how Valerie's getting on with a great big scar across her face. Right, tell me the way of Shelley, not interested. I don't want to talk religion. No, we like her speaking etiquette and good manners. Shows respect. Don't care why she's following orders, because, hey, we're not going to question that. We're checking with her. How's the scar doing, Valerie? Seems to have healed quite, well as can be expected, I suppose. Physically, it causes me no discomfort whatsoever. So if you are worried it might prevent me from serving you, then you shouldn't be. No, just checking in. Just being... Well, fine. God, the one time I decided I wish to check in with people, show my more caring side, this is the reaction I get. Mr. Delgado, our money man. How well you are. We don't need to ask him that. We can see how well he's handling his responsibilities. He's doing a very good job. Right. So have you, yes, asking me though, well, yeah, intrigued actually. Have you abandoned your scientific studies for good, or perhaps you should return to them at a point in the future? Ah, yes, indeed, it is only a temporary measure. Okay, his tools are in boxes, and he's, well, for now, he's here, obviously. Okay, we will check in with him, see how he likes his new role. I mean, if we were doing an appraisal, it'd be on a, I'd say a B+. We don't want to put him too high of a plinth just yet, so he gets complacent, you know what I mean? And he has had a failure or two at his time. But he speaks a lot of sense and, you know, done a fair job. Done a fairly good... Well, he's done a good job. B+. But how does he think he's doing? Bit of self-evaluation. I must admit, a great many have shown interest in your treasure chests. Your other advisors come to the treasury time and again, always with some issue or other. Soldier salaries, palace candles. But don't you worry about all that. Without my knowledge and permission, not a single coin leaves the treasury. And that is precisely why you are still in position. Indeed. My treasury is safe in your hands, Bartholomew, and, well, I like it that way. In fact, speaking of treasuries, how much money we got now? 76,000. Oh, hang on, Bartholomew. Sorry about this. Just sell a few bits of crap to you as well. There we go. Look at that. Right, Amiri. She gets around as Amiri. You can speak to her here. You can speak to her in the tavern. Okay. Nothing else to talk to Amiri about. Okay, that's very good. Amiri, see you later. See you in the tavern at 5. Drinks on me. Right, very good. Very good. Okay, where's Knock Knock? Usually lingering. Oh no, wrong. Main Square. I don't think we've talked to Knock Knock yet properly. See what he has to say. Right, so we've got Zarsi, Hasuf, Verdant. I mean, we'll check in with these merchants as well, see if there's anything new that they've got to offer. We've got... oh, Knock Knock's over that side. We've got these two here, the usual. Valerie's come outside. We've spoken to Harim. We're not bothered about Octavia and Recogna. We'll speak to them as well. Tristian, we'll speak to him. Right, let's have some semblance of order to our little tour of the town. Why can't I move anywhere?
I know what to do.
Because I've not highlighted him. That's why. Knock knock! Who's there? Okay. Hello there, Knock Knock. I thought we'd have a bit of a chinwag. Get to know you a bit better. Come to right place. But depend on what you knowing you want. The name, Knock Knock. How did that come about? Sound when others hit my head with rocks and sticks and boards. Make knocking noise. Give me lumps. Usually hit me 2 times. But I show them. Be hero. Then I knock them. All right. Okay. Well, I hope you gave as good as you got. Yes, hero come, and Knock Knock showed tribe what hero is. Was a good day. Oh yes, I was. We're talking about the time that we were there, and he got his revenge on the king. Is that what we're talking about here? No. Okay. Oh, but tribe hitting me, giving me name. It Knock Knock's fault though. Mom not raised, Knock Knock in cage. Let him run around, getting adventures. What? Not raised in the cage? You Longshanks raise your Shortshanks bad. Goblins raise right. Keep children in cage until bigger. It's a smart way to raise kids. Not wail and cry unless put spiders in cage or snakes. Oh, how fabulous. Oh, right. Who was your mother? Not know. One day realize I'm wandering around. Go find other goblins. Then, Knock Knock. Right. Missed the village at all? The village? Yes. Smell like toads. Beasts eat bad goblins. Children kept in cages. All as should be. But at least no see chief again. That's good. Okay, well. How very. He's a free range goblin. Much more expensive to buy from the supermarket. Right. Let's find out a bit about goblins, shall we? Why do you mangle words? Okay. Not us. You Longshanks and Halfshanks are drunk with words. Use too many, like a cloud of flies out of your mouth. All that noise make it hard to listen to you. See, hear you. Me, Baron, Greek word. Ask words, more words than boring words. And me now sleep. Not your fault. Knock Knock help if you can, but it's you who not talk right. Longshanks and Halfshanks think goblins half-headed, no brain, but you are the half-heads who drink too many words and vomit them out. Don't tell the Halfshank Lindsay. Okay. Problems with Lindsay? Lindsay's smell, gross like spring flowers, has tiny ears, never files teeth, combs hair till shiny, washes self and clothes. She write in book all time. Oh, is that all? Well, the half-shanks, they just squealing blood bags waiting to pop. But Lindsay like chatterfly. Lindsay, Lindsay, Lindsay. Right. She sing bad too. Oh dear. So no wedding then? What? No. Knock, want wife. Not her. Gross. Getting sick. Oh my god, he looks like he's generally about to vomit. Wait, no. Swallowed it back. All good. All right. Well, maybe I'll mention this in passing to her. See what she thinks about it. Not to tell her that. No, she writing book. Curse. Knock. Well, you better stay on my good side then, haven't you? Maybe what's wrong with writing? What's wrong with writing? It looks like as if a frog's just jumped out your mouth. All goblins know why. It steals think thoughts, takes them away. Lindsay do it all the time, but somehow she still have think thoughts. Why she has so many? Yes, maybe she has so many think thoughts she can't even do her job properly. Maybe that's why she fails every flipping mission. Okay, right. Where else? Well, are there any other goblins who speak common better than you? That's a bit rude. But we have heard goblins sing, and we were singing with them, if you seem to recall, not so long ago. Infamous. Quite catchy. What? Like, knock, kick fast, knock, bite deep, knock, stab you while you sleep? Knock stares at you, dragging his fingers across his blade as if coaxing it to sleep. No! Songs make ears hurt. Want to bury head in dirt. But that was a rhyme and a song. A song, not what you thought. You did it again. You say what? I know not. Let's talk about something else. Oh, what the hell? Just gone right to the top. There we go. Okay. What a strange fella. But we like him. We don't like many people, to be quite honest with you. But he's all right. He's all right. He's actually a very good rogue as well. Making a strong case for permanency in the party. Right, Acundio. Yes, checking in about the party. And he did like the party. Spending time with old friends and new. But once forewarning next time. Especially if Alina will be there. The barmaid. Well, the owner of the tavern, to be more precise, actually. We noticed that she was a little bit clingy. Yes. Right, and what exactly did you and Natavi get up to when you slunk away from the party for several moments? If you don't mind me asking. Talked. Remembered the past. Don't tell me you thought. No, of course, no. I was just inquiring. What do you think? What do you think that I was thinking? Okay, we'll get to talking about life with the stolen hands another time. Oh no, wrong. No, sorry about that. I just told him to sling his hook. Oops. That was not what I was supposed to say. You look unusual for a dwarf. Strange, you look unusual. You look for a half-elf. No need to be rude. Right, price descending order. Adamantine full plate, Mithril full plate. Is this better than what she has? I don't think so. Tongies and masterwork weaponry. And not a right lot else, to be honest. Zarsi.
In due time.
I don't think I wonder if these actual She ain't got much, has she? Not really. Yeah, I wonder if these guys' inventories refresh eventually, or maybe not. Anyway, not interested. Have they, okay, let's have a look up here. Okay, Octavia, how the devil are you? Looking so... Oh, God. Now he's got a bit of downtime, you know what I mean? Now he's got a bit of downtime. Can't help himself. Oh, I can't... Oh, the door's in the way of my flipping remote. Put my lights on. How is it that you have managed to look so dashingly gorgeous whilst in the middle of the street? Well, you know what? Downtime, you know what? Pay a good-looking woman a compliment or two. Why the hell not? Oh, so you've noticed? My appearance is the result of daily effort, actually. And it's not easy. Do you know how much time it takes to create good makeup or to mend a dress even with the help of magic? Oh, I could only imagine. It takes long enough without, doesn't it? Oh, my golly gosh. So if someday you wake up early, an hour before dawn or so, you can actually check on me. You'll see how I prepare for a new day. Oh. Well, this is probably too far. Flipping hell. What a cheesy line. Oh my God. Oh, that's too much. That is too much. Especially, I mean, this is like a strange, weird situation. Yes, well, the efforts seem to be worth it. Keep on. Yeah, strike down those bandits with your beauty, for they will gaze upon you and hesitate for a split second, and that is all we need to strike them down. That is all I meant by this entire conversation. Tactical beauty. Nothing more, nothing less. You bet. You know I like to feel attractive even while we're on the march. Feels so good to be a beauty in a group of barely washed and extremely reckless young gentlemen. You're my thorns, and I'm your rose. Oh, indeed. Rose between many thorns, Octavia. We should delve a bit whilst we've got her on the plinth, you know, on the centre stage. We'll might as well ask about her childhood. Why not? Oh, well, I've only got a few scraps of memories. Well, please do it. Well, what exactly do you remember? No, nothing special. Some images of a faraway past. That's all. I do remember wooden table legs. The paint on them was peeling off and I was standing on my toes trying to peek at what was on the table. I remember the wild rose by the window. It kept me up at night scratching the glass with its gnarled branchlets. Oh, and I do remember my mother's blue dress. It was a trifle battered, but it smelled of lavender. I guess that's all. Not much there, right? Remembered a wild rose scraping the window with its gnarled branchlets. Yes, those are the kind of things I remember from my childhood, yes. That pesky rose, never will I ever forget it. All those memories, it's like they're not mine at all. I recall some images and I know I should feel something about them, but I don't remember what exactly I should feel. So I let them rot in a swamp with tassel worms. My life's good enough without them. Yes, well, like me, a fellow half-elf, do you remember anything about your parents? Am I half... I would never have guessed. You know, I think you might be right. I'm rather slim and tall, and I can see well in dim light. Ah, and they're a bit pointy too. Yeah, I definitely am half-elf. So let's think about this logically. My mother was an elf. My father was a human. Or maybe it was the other way round. And my mother was a... Oh. So now you know about as much about my parents as I do. Very jolly, but a bit sarcastic. Okay. Well, we won't talk about her slavery. It's a bit of a downer. Maybe she'll make light of it, I suppose, with her bubbly personality. But we'll leave whilst we'll leave on good terms. Come any time. I'm coming at dawn to see your ritual. Recogna. Oh my god, awkward. Right, let's go quickly check in with this fella. Ah, Tristan. No reason. Right, that's him done. Right, everybody's spoken to, I think, pretty much. Good day, Your Grace, good day. Yes, good day indeed. Valerie. Oh, what's happening over here? Everything all right here? The captain of the guard? Why don't you explain why you're staring at me like that? Oh, Uncle, when are you going to change that old armour? The magic beast crumpled it so badly it makes me cry to look at it. Oh, you still have a lot to learn. If only you knew how many times it saved my life in that battle. Ah, greetings, Your Grace. Oh, yes. Very good. Carry on as you are. Good day, Your Grace. Yes, very good day. Very good indeed. Right. We shall leave now. Right, so we've talked to her, we've been to the hut, and we've talked to everybody else. That's all I had on my list of things to do today. So literally now, unless there's anything else that you can think of that I may have missed in previous endeavours on our grand tours, or if you can think of maybe another area that we might be a reasonable level to try and tackle, unless you can think of anything like that, then I'm going to spend the next half an hour or so doing some kingdom management and nothing but kingdom management. So let's dive in, shall we? So yes, it has been confirmed, as I checked it out myself, that for us to get another town, we have to have another 3 villages. So we have got 1, 2. Now I don't know if this, because this was a village to start with, so it was like 1, 2, 3. So I don't know whether or not it'll be another 1, 2. So I'm thinking maybe the next settlement that we get might be the town we can upgrade. Thought somebody shouted at me, but obviously not. Right, okay, so it's the 27th of Farast. We have only the one event, which is an opportunity which Valerie can do in 10 days, which would tick us over into the new month, so this might drop off, I'm not sure. She's busy, she's busy. So, economy projects we're not interested in. Training projects, nobody's curse projects, have got 16 days. So the only things that we can do are rank up projects. So I think we need to look at what we can rank up that's not been ranked up yet, and that will be relations. Will be the next logical bet to rank up. Which one's relations? That's military. Who's relations? Have we got a relations person? Isn't that... that's not Chandra. That's Valerie. Is Valerie relations? Divine. No. Economy. Culture. Loyal. We don't have relations, do we? Community. Okay, so we don't have a relations person, apparently. Okay. So it would be community then, wouldn't it? Would be our next bet. But she's busy. Okay. Culture. Culture's possible. Lindsay, there you go. Bit of let's look great. Let's have a bit of culture. Spread the culture. Maybe I should be more proficient. Right, go. Boom. You see, this is supposed to, at some point, is it 10? I don't know if it's 10. It must be 10, because we must have done this at least 5 times now, where you can then halve the time to 7 days for every rank up rather than 14. We must be close to doing that now. We must be. We've ranked up once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. This is 6 times. I'm thinking it must be 10 then. Maybe another 4 times. And then we can halve this. Halve this chore. Right, okay. It was an opportunity. We didn't assign anybody in time for it, which is fine. It was just an opportunity, not a problem. Of course, Chandra is triumphant in dealing with the problem. I mean, these repeat, I've noticed. You've probably noticed too, that these problems, they do repeat. They become, you know, enchanted wind, for example. We've had about 3 winds gushing through the lands recently. So I'm going to stop reading them, basically. Unless I think they're new. But another triumph here for Valerie for a change, which is nice. Something to do with bards, offering praise to the ruler. I don't know why Lindsay couldn't be assigned to this, but hey. Singing songs of the Stag Lord's death. Songs of praise. Who remembers that? That was a TV program in like the 80s, wasn't it? 80s and 90s. Songs of praise. Anybody old enough to remember that? On Sunday. It was on a Sunday. Songs of praise. Usually was either before or after Highway to Heaven. If you can remember that, you've got to be at least 35. Highway to Heaven and Songs of Praise. That was a Sunday afternoon. How very dull. Right, what else we got going on? Right, we've got a couple of events. We've got illicit hunters. Nobody's assigned to anything apart from him. 2 days, and he'll be back back again for another cursed job. You know, well, we might rank him up because he's always busy on curse duty. So if we don't rank him up now, we never will. So maybe give him a shot. Illicit hunters. That's a problem. So that's a priority. And a noble in trouble. The leisure boat of a noble woman. This is a job for a Mary, because she clearly is the right person to send to a pleasure boat, isn't she? Right, 5 crisis points not needed. BBC 4, Songs of Praise still goes on. Really? 30 years later, it's still going strong? Oh my god, right, let's not do that just yet. Who's available for illicit hunters? Just Valerie, right. 61%, this is a problem. We need to use a crisis point. So we shall do that, and then we shall do this with Emiri as well. 61% chance, but it's only an opportunity, so we won't waste a crisis point. We'll just go with the flow for that one. Right, projects. Economy, same. Training, no. Curses, no. 2 days. Oh, it's like if we rank up a person, 14 days passes, but in 2 days he can be reassigned to do a rank up. So I kind of think we should skip 2 days to do that rather than rank up and skip 14 days with somebody else, because then we've wasted 12 days of his time that he could have spent on a curse. So we've got to skip days rather than assign a rank up, I think. I think that's probably best. Could we go anywhere in 2 days and do something fruitful? I don't think so. We'll have to skip 2 days, I think. See what happens. There you go. He's back. Success. Divine success. This is interesting. Nature of curses. Candlemere. Curses are mysterious, to be sure, but there is no curse at play in Candlemere. Its reputation stems from the strange portal located on the island and the will-o'-the-wisps that once lived around it. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to rank him up because he doesn't get much opportunity to rank up. So we're going to rank him up and then send him back on a curse mission. It's probably the best way to do this. See, if we're going to be blasting through like 14 days at a time, I think this downtime between acts might go quicker than I actually anticipated, to be fair. Hence why I wanted to do this as a bit of a test stream to see how quickly we would fire through this, because, you know, we might be able to get to chapter 4 quicker than I thought. Right, 2 weeks resolving problems. Yes, he's sorted. He's ranked up. Valerie, a triumph! Yes, very good. It's illegal to hunt illegal hunting drives, which is bad. Deal with the poachers, which is good. And a merry triumph on the pleasure boat. Indeed. Rescued her from her watery prison and granted her as an honorary escort to the board of the barony. Indeed, indeed. Right, events. Ooh, 3 events. Just cropped up just like that. Right then, let's have a look what's going on. So, projects, rank up projects, only 4 left. Wait, we're blasting through these, aren't we? We're blasting through. Right, we've got some refugees, which is a problem. Needs to be dealt with very quickly, actually. Some of our dissatisfied subjects are packing their belongings and leaving for more peaceful lands. They will have to be stopped. This sounds like a job for Amiri. Or Lindsay, maybe you can sing them to sleep. It's a catastrophe. The entire region's grain harvest is infected with ergo. The local people are suddenly facing famine. A job for none other than Chandra. The return of Chandra. And extortionist guards. 3 problems, jeez. This must be Amiri. Yeah. Anything to do. Local guard demands protection money and promises trouble to anyone who doesn't pay. Okay, we can deal with these. We can deal with these, not a problem. Right, Lindsay, off you go. Don't let me down. You, Chandra, 70%. We trust her with 70%. And extortionist guards. Amiri, 61%. Problem. Is it worth a crisis point? Yeah, go on then. Right, which means that let's just get out of this for a second. I mean, we're getting build points, BP every week. Yeah. Oh, there's our stats. 4 villages, 1 town. So I think we've got to get to 6 villages to get to 2 towns. So we're 2 villages short of upgrading to another town. I think that's how it works. Let's see if anybody's in our throne room wants our attention. Anybody? Oh, indeed they do. Look at this. It's Mim Wobblegander, the green-haired halfling thing. Or is it a gnome? Is it a halfling? There's no gnomes in this game, is there? Oh, bringing forth a gift. A token of... I think it's a him. Or is it a her? It's a her, right? Okay. Stalwart Warrior's Luck. I wanted to order something specific. I'm not bothered, really. Just do what you can. Just do what you can. Or should we order something specific? Yeah, what can we order? A ring, an amulet, or a headband? Ring. Rings are usually more versatile, right? What's most expensive? If she creates something that we don't like, what Oh, there are. Oh, you know. Yes. Oh, indeed. I tried to etch him out of my memory banks. What would sell for the most money if we didn't use it? Headband? What are we lacking in? Oh, let's try. Let's go with a ring. Make a bloody ring. Ooh. As long as I'm here, I had this brilliant idea. It's going to be something really special, unique, perhaps the best thing I've ever done. It's only, I can't say what it is going to be exactly, but I know how to figure it out. But to do this, I'll need you to grant me 3 wishes. 1 is already fulfilled. There are 2 more to go. Please visit me in my workshop, and I'll tell you more. Ooh, a reason to venture outside. Oh, well. Oh, hang on. Looks like we've got things to do now all of a sudden. Varask the Wild Fist. Oh, another one of our artisans, yes. Trying to adhere to etiquette. Ooh, bowing diligently. Your Grace, I come bearing gifts. Sign of my gratitude for taking an old man into your service. With such weapons, you can go and raid and protect your lands. Everything has been tempered in lamb blood with proper prayers to all the proper gods. Everything is done with care for you personally. I see. And for my next piece... how about some armor? A good warrior always has good armor. Otherwise, he doesn't live long. I'll get right to work. Yeah, you do that. Yeah. Okay. Armor. I mean, everybody can wear armor, can't they? Depends what kind of armor it is. Right, these are opportunist boots tempered in lamb's blood. We won't be putting them in our feet, that's for sure. These are to make 2 additional attacks of opportunity per round. Now, does that override abilities that do attacks of opportunity? I don't think it would. Because, like, Knock Knock's got the opportunistic feat thing, but it says on it you can only do 1 attack of opportunity per round. So I think that's like hard ridden into that actual specific spell, talent. But it's interesting. I mean, he's not got any boots on, so I'm going to try it. You never know, do you? You just get 2 more. That's what I'm thinking, because with his opportunistic feat, if he could get 2 more per round, that means he would do 3 attacks of opportunity per round every time somebody just simply attacks, which would be very overpowered. So I'm thinking that the hard coding of the feat wouldn't apply to the boots, and this applies just to regular attacks of opportunity. I could be wrong, but hey. Where is it? Opportunist. This attack accounts for an attack of opportunity for that round and can't be used more than once per round. So I think this would trump the boots, and the boots are just for regular attacks of opportunity, where the character leaves your range. Nonetheless, as I said, we can still try it. Right, okay, so we have to go forth to visit Silver Leaf, Silver Shield, Silver Step, Silver something.
That is not far.
That great land far to the east that I've completely forgotten about the name of it. To go and see Mimsy, Wobbleganger. See what she wants to do about something. She's got 2 wishes to go apparently before she'll even craft anything useful. Oh, hang on a second. We got this Stalwart Warrior's Luck. This circlet grants its wearer a +2 luck bonus on all saving throws. Happy days. It's a bit poor, isn't it? Never mind. We won't be ungrateful. Don't be bloody ungrateful, Elquist. I'm not being ungrateful. I'm just saying it's not the best circlet you're ever going to see, is it? Let's be honest. Just being honest. Just providing constructive feedback, that's all. Right. It's bugging me that this isn't yet claimed. It's only one military. And it's right really out of the way to get there. You'd have to go all the way down and then up. And then to get from there to there, I almost feel like we should build a bridge here. You know what I mean? Just build a flip, just right there. Little bridge. Just get, what's his face on the job? Oh, I've forgotten his name now. I've not used him for a while. My little construction guy, project manager. What was he called? Ollie, you're good with memory. What to do? Frederick, that's a fella. Frederick, build me a bridge here, will you, please? Sanction the construction of a bridge right here, if you don't mind. Oh, hang on. Fight. It'll just be some goblins, probably. We can't build a bridge, unfortunately. What's this? Nightmare skeleton soldier.
As it should be.
That'll do.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Woo! Step away! Step away! Lindsay's in trouble. Oh my god. What's going on? Oh! What is happening here?
Hide from me.
We're coming on a scenic stroll, trying to get to one of our villages, and this is what we're greeted with? People almost died here. Did we get any experience for this? 45. 45 and we almost died, you know what I mean?
All according to plan.
Okay, onwards.
In due time.
Survivor. Keep getting these little achievement progress updates. Survivor, 14 out of 100, which makes me think that you have to survive 100 random encounters to get that achievement. That's a bit excessive, right? It's a little bit excessive, that. It's a bit of a high bar, I think. If I'd have fought every single random encounter that I've had so far in the game, we'd probably be level 11 now, to be honest. It's a long way to come to see somebody. Very worth it. Mim. What kind of a name's Mim anyway? Hello, Mim. Mimsy. Oh, it's you, Your Grace. Good to see you. What can I do for you? You mentioned 3 wishes to help create a masterpiece? Ah, yes, that's very true. You've got... Oh, sorry, I've pressed the spacebar. I don't mean the ordinary tavern booze. I need some... Oh, she needs some booze, right, okay. I need something delicate, rare, like berry wine from Cayonine, or even, oh Lord, elven absinthe. Why, of course, Why didn't I think of that? Elves, they're so close to nature, to be one with nature. That's the unity I'm looking for, yes. Bring me a bottle, if you please, of either. It will fill my restless creative spirit. Just one gulp, and I will pierce the abyss of existence with a stare, sink down into the bottom of my soul, and finally comprehend what the hell I've been trying to drag from it into the world. Okay. We can clearly see how alcohol can help the creative mind, because, you know, after a couple of those famous ports we have on an evening sometimes, oh, creativity comes to us in floods. So we completely understand where you're coming from, Mim. It's a pity that our port can't do this for you, because I could bring you the book. I could bring you by the bucket load. If you want that instead of this random, strange thing, they just send them. No, okay. Okay, so she wants some kind of strange alcohol, and we have no idea where to purchase it. Only something exotic. Have we ever come across exotic alcohol before? No. I mean, we know where some inns are. We've got an inn. There's that strange inn at the hunting lodge thing. There's loads of shops. Doesn't give us a clue at all, does it? Elven absinthe or berry wine from Cayenne. Wasn't there an elven trader in my city? But I think they left, right? There was an elven trader that we welcomed in. I think they might have left as part of the story.
Follow
or were
my
killed or something, right? No? Have I got that wrong? Where would we find elven stuff? Around here. Elven stuff. Lake Silverstep Village. Oh! Oh, it's telling us where it is. It's just a stone's throw away. Somebody here sells it. Right, where is it? What's the plan for the week ahead? It's interesting you should say that, Sham, because I've got a bit of an interesting week. Not really. I'm working from home tomorrow, and then I'm off to sort my car out, so that'll be fun. Not suffering the horrendous traffic from Leeds to Bradford for a start is not going to be fun. Sitting in there for an hour and a half or however long it's going to take for them to bend to my demands, and then the rush hour traffic, obviously, that I'll hit on the way back. So a very long afternoon, early evening tomorrow, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Tuesday, I'll be working from home again, and just doing just not doing a great deal, to be fair. Wednesday, I'm off to Manchester. Working from Manchester, got a meeting in Manchester, delivering a session to the trainees on like a portfolio system that we use to monitor a trainee's progress with the training. So that'll be a full day on Wednesday. But after Wednesday, we've got a managers meeting in Manchester on the Thursday. So I'm staying overnight in Manchester on Wednesday. So I'm thinking of hitting the Manchester town with some of my fellow manager friends. And if they're not up for it, well, bugger them. I'm going to hit the town, because not every time, Manchester's quite a good night out. I mean, I know it's a Wednesday night, but hey, what month is it? July. There might be no students left. Everybody's probably left. But anyway, I'll have some fun somehow on Wednesday evening in Manchester. I'm sure I can find something to do. Thursday, a meeting. And come home Thursday, play football. Friday, another day, another $1. And then it's the weekend again. So I'm anticipating this week going really quickly, actually. Anyway, we have to figure out where we can buy some elven brew when I come back with my dinner, of course. So back shortly. Righty-ho. Okay, and what a pain it is, because there's a new office in Manchester, right, that's been built. And to get to the old office, I used to drive to Manchester, because Manchester's a stone's throw away. But I only used to go to Manchester for the day. So driving there, paying £3 parking, get your petrol paid for it, comes to about 18 quid. So it's pretty cheap for the old department to reimburse that. And I've never got the train to Manchester before, but to get the train, it would have been straight through to Manchester Victoria Station. Then you could just, it's about a 10-minute walk, if that, to the office, the old office. Whereas now the new office is in Salford. Now, it always confuses me, this Manchester-Salford thing, but apparently it is like a separate little town, Salford, isn't it? And so the new office is in Salford. So to book the tickets for the train, because I'm not driving, because I'm staying overnight, so there's nowhere to park the car. And it's I think it must be in the village somewhere, unless somebody knows where this thing is and can direct me towards this loot or this alcohol. I'm going to assume it's in the town. So what was I saying? Yes, so it's in Salford. It's a new office, and to get a train, it was a right fast to book it, because you have to book, because it's 2 trains. If you want to do, you can. The quickest way is to do 2 trains: the train to Victoria, and then from Victoria to Salford. You just got to hop off, get a different train, and off you go. But then you couldn't book return tickets on that train, because it was a bit of a faff. I don't know why. But the easiest thing to book was the straight train from Leeds to Salford. Just go straight through, no changing, because I hate changing, because you know me. I'm prone to disaster. If I have to change trains at any point during this situation, it's bound to go wrong at some point. So if I can just sit on the train and arrive at my destination without getting off, that would be preferable. So, but the straight train, the non-straight train through, the one change train, is an hour, which is about as long as it takes to drive to Manchester. So the train is no quicker, really. The straight train, with no stops, from Leeds to Salford, is 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now this place is like, what, 35 miles away, Manchester, Salford from Leeds? It's not far. About 35 miles, I think, something like that. 1 hour and 40? You could get to London in 2 hours. It stops at every damn village in West Yorkshire. And I'm talking every village here. Your Todmordens and the flipping, your flipping Keithleys on this train. No wonder it was £14 both ways. Return, £14 total. Because you sat, and there's no reserving of seats. So if you get there and the train's full, which usually is the case at that time because it's a rush hour time at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then you stood for 1 hour and 40. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that at all. But anyway. So, wasn't there a merchant? Apparently this alcohol is somewhere in this place, right? Wand of Burning Hand. Oh! Apparently I'm looting this place. I'm the Baron. I'm going to loot and plunder. I'm looting and plundering everything. Oh, he was the merchant. Oh, he had his suspicions about Ivar. Well, they weren't unfounded. He was a werewolf. A werewolf? So that's who... I hope you killed the beast. No, let him live. That was a short-sighted decision. Your Grace. Yes. Now, do you happen to have on your person anything that resembles some strange elven alcohol? No, Your Grace. I've got some milk. No, milk won't cut it, I'm afraid. Right, thank you for your time. Okay. Elite supporters strutting about in Manchester. Oh, I don't worry. I won't be strutting around with the lids top on. I'll be fine. You know what? I've lived in Leeds for 39 years. Of course, my entire life, if you do the maths. And, you know, I wouldn't move. I don't have any designs on moving away from the city. I've lived here for 39 years. All my friends are here. I work here, blah, blah, blah. Why would I leave? I'm never going to leave anywhere. I do not like down south. Any southerners out there, I do apologise. But I just don't like it. The traffic is horrendous. The people are just so busy. They don't stop and say hello to you. So I would never live down south. And that's a strong sentiment, isn't it, to say never. I would never. But I'm serious. Never. I would never move down south. It's nice to go and visit friends and stuff down south, but boy, am I glad to get back home. But if I had to move to I've visited Liverpool, I've been to Manchester, Newcastle, I've been to a fair few little cities here and there, dotted around the country now, you know, with my travelling and work and whatnot. But if there was another city that I would live in, if I had to live in it, it would be Manchester for me. I quite like Manchester. So if I had to move cities, it would be to Manchester. So there you go, folks. But there's no reason for me to move, so it's never going to happen. But just so you know, if I had to move, it would be Manchester. It certainly won't be Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool's a nice place, but no, it won't be Hull. It certainly won't be anywhere near London.
Not far.
It definitely won't be Birmingham. Nottingham, nah, thank you. Newcastle, no, nice to visit for a stag do, but other than that, no, thank you. I mean, York's quite nice. Harrogate, I suppose, could be on the list, but very pricey. Right, is there a bar around here? Oh, what's this? Is this a lodge? I am decidedly lost. I'm looking somewhere in this joint. There's supposed to be some elven alcohol. Oh, hang on! Before we start dabbling in the realms of alcohol, there's a bloody Hydra and a Nixie or whatever up here. Remember? Right here. And I said I would come back here at some point and deal with them.
In due time.
And here we are. Now it's the men who get charmed by the creature, as we found out last time. So we now have a plan to deal with the situation. Quite hopefully,
All according
quite
to plan.
hopefully without the need of buffs. Just a quick sweep in, kill the creature, and then we're off. And if somebody would care to Google where the hell this alcohol is, because it's here somewhere, and it's going to save me walking around and trying to find it myself, okay? Transport is terrible up north, especially compared to London. Yes, it is horrendous, yes. I quite agree with you. Getting around in public transport in London is quite easy. Tubes and, you know, trains. The overground train, what is it? The Southeastern Railway. Very efficient. Got off the train at King's Cross, hopped onto that, boom, into Stratford. Phew. Through about 5-minute train ride, boom, you're in Stratford. Very good. I commend it. It's not a place to take your car, though, is it? It really isn't. As I found out to my detriment twice now. I came home from London. I don't know if I've told you the story. I came home from London last week. It was. And I visited a friend. And it was literally a day job. I went down the morning, came back in the evening. And it was horrendous. It took me 5 hours to get home because I was stuck for an hour in traffic in and around the Blackwall Tunnel. I don't know. Some tunnel somewhere, and I thought there was a crash. We literally were gridlocked, but apparently no. That's how busy it is around there. And my Google Maps was telling me that was the quickest way home. I was ready to smash something in my car. When you're sat in a car and you're in a strange place, so you can't divert. Like if you get stuck in traffic in Leeds, I'll probably know another 3 shortcuts to get out of that situation. Turn down here, back street here, boof, we're off. I mean, a strange city, you can't do that, can you? Because you just get lost, and especially not in London, everything's one way and all the roads shut. So sat in traffic, not moving, for like 10 minutes at a time, and you can't see if there's a crash, you can't see, you're just stuck. You can't do anything about it, and I was ready to flipping, oh my god, if somebody had beeped the horn at me or something, I would have ripped their head off. I was fuming. Two trains for £9. See, I debated whether to take public transport down, and it didn't work out any cheaper. Apart from if you got the bus, the megabus, the dreaded megabus. And then you're kind of beholden to a time scale, like you must be at the bus station at 6:10. But what if I'm not on the bus station at 6:10? I've missed my bus. So it's like, I'm not taking the bus. Even though it is like, petrol cost me 70 quid in fuel. No, it cost me more than that. It cost me about 80 quid in fuel. And the bus will have cost me in total 24 quid there and back. But I'd have been constrained to time limits. And it's a bus, and it's not the best bus, the megabus, is it? Let's be honest. Right, apparently alcohol is not here. It is here. It told me. The game told me. There was an exclamation mark right here. It said, this is where you get the alcohol. Oh, man. The game's lied to me. Right, okay. Let's quick save it, and let's take this fight on. We've been meaning to do this for a long time now. We'll take Valerie and Poochie up first, just simply because we don't want them to be charmed by the Nixie thing. It's not a Nixie. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know why. I don't know why. Nereid, that's the one. I want my ranges on the Nereid. Quite quickly, please. Oh! Oh! This could be a problem. The Nereid is alive. The Nixie is taking a lot of, the Nereid is taking a lot of damage without dying. Is Poochie down? Oh my god. We've lost the dog, man! Dog down! Dog down! Oh, that was very painful indeed. Well, we've dealt with the problem. We must have got some decent experience there. 36? 36? Are you kidding me? The commute was what made me quit my last job. Oh, the horrors. Crowded train at 6 o'clock. Oh god, I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh, Poochie's knackered, man. Poochie can't die permanently, can he? I don't wish to find out. Right, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. Oh, scroll of whole person. Aren't we blessed? Right, I think we better heal old Poochie here. We don't want him to come a cropper. Use that. Does anybody know where to find this alcohol? It's definitely not here then. Is that the consensus? Do we have an adjudication here? Has it been confirmed? Chicken and chorizo kebabs. Very nice. Hassouf! My own man! Look no further than your own flipping... your own merchants. Oh my god. Where did Hisuf get some fancy alcohol from all of a sudden? Is he trying to put me out of business, my own tavern? We shall be having words. Bloody Hisuf. How dare he? How dare he? Let's shut the outside world away now that it's gone dark all of a sudden. And let's get ourselves cracking, shall we? Back to base. Back to base. Back to basics. Got to dash all the way back to Topcliffe to then come all the way back to here. I can't understand why it says bring Mim Elven Absinthe or Berry Wine. Why it would give us an event here, unless that is the event, as in that's where she is. I mean, she's not necessarily, she's not here, is she? She's here, but maybe it's kind of linking the two together to indicate that's where the quest is located, perhaps more so than where the alcohol is located. But anyway, let's go back to Topcliffe then, shall we? Swiftly does it.
May we have a moment of respite?
We should gather our strength.
Hasuf, have you got any strange alcohol? Well, yes, I've got some Elven Absinthe here. I've had it here for some time. Have you now? And where did you get that? I do wonder. Whimsical berry. So where's the so this is the absinthe, right? So my next question is, where's the wine? I'm not really that fussed because we only needs one, but let's offer all that crap. Wands and stuff. Trade. A proper trade deal, eh? Like a proper haggling, bartering system. Right, we have it. So we might as well go back and give it straight away. There's no point of dawdling here, is there? No point of messing about. It's not as if we got places to be, is it? Or people to see at the minute. Running around like a flipping fool here. I'm the Baron. I should have messengers to send these things across for me. Why am I running back to a... Good Lord. I said somebody do it for my behalf and just come back with a letter or something. Or their next request. I've got things to do. A port to drink. Have me running around like a flipping lunatic. Right. Nothing else to do just yet. We'll wait off on the next rank up project until I've sorted this problem out, and then we'll rank up. 16 more hours to pass. In fact, we went to the first of the month, because that's when things tend to happen. You know, your people come in and give you stuff and, you know, all that kind of jazz.
I tire.
She's going to send us off on another wild goose chase because she wants 3 things,
As it should be.
not 2. What's third on the list? Ah, shake the bottle as if we're ecstatic to be here, having run halfway across the world. You know, there it is. Looking for you. My very own Hussulf had a bottle of this, and had you checked in with him when you left my place, you'd have seen that, wouldn't you? But never mind. Here I am, like some bloody. What do you call it? Delivery. Some Amazon driver. I've been waiting for so long. Thank you so much, Elquist. You're great. Yes, let's not be overly familiar here. Let me have a sip. I've not sampled elven absinthe, and I think I should have the first sip as a half elf around here, just to test if it's the real deal. I have to admit, I have no idea what my third wish should be. I'll tell you as soon as I come up with something. Now, if you excuse me, Art could. She's off to get hammered, isn't she? She's off to get hammered. I want elven absinthe to bring forth the creativity. We run off like an idiot. They fell for it. What I want the absinthe for is to take him to the back rooms and get sloshed. Creativity. I just want to get pissed. Just tell it how it is, Mim. We won't think any less of you. Right.
I tire.
Oh, we might as well. We're going to stay. No, we have to be in our. She'll probably come to our castle with her third wish, won't she? So we'll better get back there because that's where people turn up. Where's the Baron? Oh, I don't know. He's out on his travels. He's not been back for weeks. Right, we're back now. All right. Anybody miss me? No. Very good. Right, I'm off to the throne room. We're going to rest, and then we're going to skip a day, and then we're going to take on the world. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, Lindsay. That wasn't supposed to come out loud. You just give me a bit of a fright, that's all. Oh. There's a commotion in a village by Lake Silverstep. Oh, for God's sake, we've just come from there. An artisan you know has gone missing. What? In the past 16 hours? She got sloshed and now she's drowned. A local shepherd saw her walking with a backpack toward Talon Peak, but didn't ask her where she was going. I think you should look for her. It's been a few days. Has it been a few days? Has it been 16 hours we last saw her? Oh. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. Find Mim. Will fail in 13 days. Jesus. She was last seen heading towards Talon Peak. Where the hell's Talon Peak? Why is she going to Talon flipping Peak? Mim, you stupid fool. It would be easy with teleportation towers, but we don't. We need 2 towns, don't we? We need 2 towns to get 2 teleportation towers. We need 1 more town. And then it will be a case of where do you put your second town? Because we can put the second town, I'm assuming, in any of the other villages that we've got. So where do we want to put that second town? Because that will be where we teleport to and from. She was slashed on Cyanine. It wasn't Cyanine wine, it was worse. It was Cyanine absinthe. It was Cyanine absinthe, elven absinthe. It's probably worse than the wine. No wonder she's gone walkabouts. Any character stories unlocked yet? No, they would come to us in our throne room if they had an issue. So I don't think so. 10 days for all of those guys. Right, we can't skip 14 days forward on a rank up project, can we now? We've got to rescue bloody Mim. See you later, Ollie. Right, let's go find Mim. How many days left until the curse? 106. We've passed 40 days. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. I think what we're going to do... Companions may want to speak with you. Found out the hard ways. I know there's one companion quest in here. I know Mary's got a companion quest, for example, in here. In this downtime. But they usually come to your throne room when they want to talk to you about something, right? So we're here now and nobody's come to us. So I mean, unless we speak with them in person. Speaking of a Mary, she's not here and she's normally stood by the fire. Okay, we go check the tavern first, just out of curiosity. Just in case that she's, I don't know, in the tavern drunk as well. Maybe there's a common theme here. Let's see if we can find her. Oh, she's there. Oh my god, I just find myself drinking so much. It's like a litre and a half I've drunk in the past, like, what, 2.5 hours, 3 hours? I must be very dehydrated. Right, yes, my dog, Tess, she is doing much better. She's walking now perfectly fine. So the injection and the medication has obviously taken the swelling down on the foot, so that's really good. And we're going to book her in next week, because this week I'm obviously in Manchester a couple of days and stuff, to have the black growth looked at. So that'll be a hoot, because she'll have to be sedated for that, because she will not be playing ball, shall we say, in the vets. So she'll have to be sedated, and then have to take a sample. So that's the next saga to have to worry about. But anyway. Talon Peak. It's not marked on the map. I mean, this is the only mountain range really in the vicinity. So I'm thinking that it'll probably come up on our map when we get near it. But it's got to be... It's got to be somewhere around here, surely. It must be. So we'll go to Silverstep Village and we'll take it from there. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab this because it's bugging the flipping hell out of me. So let's go. Well, I did say, didn't I? Oh, I'm not so sure about this one. The monsters in this area are quite tough. Oh dear. We didn't get any experience, which makes me think there's more creatures here. Hello, any more? Why didn't we get any flipping? Oh, we did, 180. That's not bad. 180. Okay. Okay. There we go. We'll get to level 11 soon, don't worry. Right, carry on. As you were, people. As you were. Waiting to see if Talon Peak crops up on the old map. Claim that. Very good. Right. The only thing I can think of really is if we go to Silverstep and then go up here, maybe it might be a little shoot off or a little run off, you know, like the Room of Lamash 2 was. This is. I mean, if anybody knows where Talon Peak is, I wouldn't mind you chirping up. Just simply because I think that, given that we're going to head off to Talon Peak, from a roleplay perspective, I don't think we'd be heading out there blind. I think we would probably, somebody within our kingdom would know where Talon Peak was to tell us, you know what, Your Grace, Talon Peak is right there. Okay, it'll save me wandering around for 50 hours, not knowing where it is. Now what we got? A poisonous primal manticore. I'm playing Borderlands 3. Very fun. Oh, Borderlands. I've got 1 and 2 still in my Steam library. Never touched them. It's probably one of those games that if I did play it, I'd probably really enjoy it, to be honest with you. First things first.
Share your troubles.
Guard against poison. And kill. Go, and that's 240 experience. I mean, bloody hell. Maybe we should just run up and down these areas and just farm experience. Right, let's carry on. Oh, hang on. You don't want any manticore scales? No. Thank you. I've got enough manticore scale purses and shoes. Just another 84 random encounters to survive before I get the achievement. The achievement to end all achievements.
May we have a moment of respite?
No. Does anyone have any idea where Talon Peak is? The Tors of Lebanese. See, that goes to Varnhold. So we're dead-ended here. This goes to Varnhold. This goes to Room of Master, so it can't be in this vicinity. That goes to Ironstone Gully. That's a dead end. Maybe it's not in here. Along Crooked River. Where the flipping hell's Crooked River? Crooked River? Where's Crooked River? Am I just blind? Skunk River. How do we get up here? Oh, do you know what? Do you know what, people? Do you know what? We can rest in our villages, right, for free. I have not explored. There's like loads of pathways up here, right? I have not explored that area of the map. Rather foolishly. Okay, there's probably a load of like little areas there that are open to us that we've never explored. Right, if we rest here now, it's free, right? Yeah. Very good. Oh, well, we are off on a new grand tour, folks. Unexpected. Arbor Rock, for example. Talon Peak. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. Do we want to go and visit Arbor Rock? Of course we do. This could be a bad idea. Better save it. Yeah, there's all these areas near Varnhold, all up here that we haven't properly explored. Completely and utterly foolish. I thought we'd done it all. Right, let's go into Arbor Rock. Fraggle Rock. I used to love Fraggle Rock as a kid. Down in Fraggle Rock. Oh dear. Is it? Ooh, I'm making a mess here. My skewers, my chicken skewers. Because they're going cold and now going hard. Why you should eat your food warm sometimes. But when you've got things to do, you got things to do. Right, what's in Arbor Rock then? Probably some monster.
In due time.
We have a dead body, which is not a good sign.
That is not far.
Perhaps we should just walk out and just never come back. But no. Being the nosy adventurers that we are, why are there dead bodies lying around in our lands? We must search it out.
Follow my...
Some foul beast has done this. Oh no. No. Not a cave, no. This is bad. Oh, this has got to be bad. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is screaming, almost like Craglin on Big Boss vibes. Oh God. Why have we come here, Elquist? You're supposed to be looking for... Well, she could be here. She could have gone for that. She could have started at Talon Peak and then she could have come across here afterwards. You just got to eliminate all possibilities. You know what I mean? The only thing eliminated here could be you. No, don't be so dramatic. A huge earth elemental and 2 medium ones. That doesn't sound that bad to me. Hey, we are probably not going to be fighting too many more things, right? So let's not be hasty here. Let's just maybe a couple of lesser buffs, like a bit of bless, and a bit of sing song. You know what I mean? And a bit of constitution and a bit of dexterity. How about that? Yeah. And that's probably as dramatic as it needs to be, if we're being completely honest. Yeah. All right, let's go. Okay, and maybe just a bit of haste as well. Right, let's go. Whee! I think haste is working. Wonder. Oh god. Bloody hellfire. Quick, whilst we're hasted. Is that everything? Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, that was... a warhammer. +1. Oh. Diamond.
All according to plan.
That's a bit anticlimactic, that, wasn't it? I didn't want Craglinorn levels of horror, but I mean something. Maybe a bit, something fairly similar would have been quite nice.
In due time.
Some poxy elemental who's rolled over and had his belly tickled for. Never mind. We've got a diamond and a warhammer out of it. What more do we want? How much experience does that yield? 67. Go figure. Right, well that was fruitless. Ooh, Hilltop Trail as well. Ooh, I mean, how much further do we want to walk? We don't want to walk too much further now, because we're going to Talon... How do you get to Talon Peak? We're going to probably come round. Probably got to go this way. Oh, hang on. Ooh, we can't deal with that. It's not our kingdom. Now look, now she's wasting my time. Chicken biryani, aubergine, and curry. Oh, I made my curry yesterday. Paneer, potato, and peas. Very delicious, if I say so myself. Made it a bit spicy. And yeah, we had it with some naan bread and a bit of yogurt. Very nice. Very nice when you're, half drunk on a Saturday evening. We'd had a fair few rums and decided to put the cooker on. Right. Interesting. So we can go this way, we can go up, we can go this way. We have to go this way to go around to the Hilltop Trail, I think. So that's the way we're supposed to be going. Kind of want to explore now that I almost like I've been let loose. This is a whole new area that I've not explored yet. I was talking about, well, there's nothing else for us to do now. You know what I mean? Between now and the next chapter, well, we're buggered. There's a whole area left open to us here. The Hilltop Trail is not how to get to Talon Peak. No, unless I completely utterly missed like a crossroads down here. How the flip are you supposed to get to it? Find Mim. The Hilltop Trail. Maybe we need to go to the Talon Peak through the Hilltop Trail. Why has it got a different icon anyway? It's like a different style of icon again. I don't know. I'm confused. What is this? It's a Hilltop Trail. Ah. Very good. What is it? Is it a special area? Is it just a regular random area where monsters are that you've got to kill again? Or is there something specific for us to find here? Why has it got a different icon? Oh, it's another cave. I don't believe it. Deja vu or what? What did I say? Ah, there's been no more fighting today. It's fine. Valerie, use up your buffs. We'll be fine. Dreamer cats. Are they good? As in, are they tough? Oh, oh.
It's not far. Enemy approaching.
Oh boy. Okay. Dreamer cat. Dreamer cat. Okay, chill out, people.
In due time.
Chill out, it's just a cat. Take its skin. Take its pet. There's a portal here, hello? Why is there a portal here, I wonder? Do we dare to step through the portal?
All according to plan.
This is not good. Why is there a portal here? Is this the portal that we came out of in the main quest? Remember the main quest line? We got punted out of a portal, right? At some point. It wasn't here, was it? I don't recall it being here. Is this a fresh portal? I don't want to go through the portal. Hilltop Trail. Into the portal. You wouldn't just walk in a random portal, would you? Uninvited, surely, Elquist. You wouldn't be that stupid, would you? I mean, I know you've pulled a few strokes in your time, but seriously, considering the last portal took us to the first world, and that was not the nicest place to be involved with. I mean, again, I'm personally like, oh, I want to go in the portal. I want to see what's in there because I can always reload it. But I mean, would we dive through a portal at this moment? I don't think we would, to be honest with you. I think we'll mark this in our memory banks. We'll mark it in our memory banks as a portal. But we've got Mim to sort out. There's all this area in and around the Varnhole to sort out. Once we've done all of that and our kingdom's not on fire, then, if we're feeling frisky and we've got nothing better to do, we'll sip on some port and we'll step through the portal. But right now is not the time to be stepping through random portals, because all of this wildlife and plant life makes me think this portal is linked to nothing good. Even Elquist has realised that nowadays, you know, maybe just learning a little bit. I mean, it's only been however long it's been since we started our endeavours. Probably must have been at least, what, 6 months? More than that now, surely. When did we start? In game time, I think it's been about maybe 9 months of adventuring. Hilltop Trail. We'll bear it in mind. Right, we need to get to Twin Peaks. No, Talon Peak. Twin Peaks is Alan Wake. Was it Twin Peak? What was Alan Wake? We need to get to Summit. It was Summit Peak anyway. Mirror Peak. Mirror Peak. Was there a... I hate walking in circles, but was there a crossroads here that I just completely missed? Like here, was there a crossroads? No, shut up. Okay, this quest will fail in 8 days, right? I don't want to fail this quest. I'm not saying... Maybe the portal takes us to Talon Peak. Do you reckon? It's kind of linked. There's no obvious way to get to Talon Peak. Ancient Mine. Unless we go from the Ancient Mine. What was at the Ancient Mine? Couldn't we go any further north? Oh, for flipping hell. Flipping flip. Right. Down takes us back that way. That's to the arbor. That's where we just come from. So there's no way up this way. The only way I can think of is maybe here. Or maybe that's a portal to it. Six months. Oh, it's in actually real life time. Oh, okay, yes. That's good. But I'm talking about in-game time. In terms of, like, obviously how long we've been... How long have we been going in-game in terms of time? How long has Elquist been pounding the streets? From a fresh-faced whippersnapper to a grizzled, wizened baron. But yeah, 3rd of February was when I started it. That's pretty cool. If you consider how long Skyrim took to LP, because there was no streaming back then, of course. Compared to how long this will take, because it won't be. I don't think it'll be too far away from the total playtime of a kind of a Skyrim. Or maybe I'm wrong, but this is going to be close to what, about 150 hours, something like that. I think maybe Skyrim's a bit longer than that, but still. Been years. Oh god, yeah, it's probably been about, yeah, actually you're probably right, because it's at least almost a year between the Bald Hilltop sessions, isn't it? So I think we've been going for probably close to 2 years. Right, it's 10 to 10. I want to get to Talon Peak before the session ends. We either get there from Ancient Mine, and up. I can't see there being an up from there. Alternatively, we can teleport. Maybe that's a portal to it from here, from the Hilltop Trail. I can't see it being up and around and down. Really? Up across the river and down? It really is up and down? Holy flipping hell. It seems non-logical. We can't dither. Oh. Okay, so we've got some stuff to do. Maybe I should continue playing this, because we've got all of this stuff to look at. The Varnhold. We're in Varnhold now. We're going to be going to Varnhold soon anyway. Might as well explore it while we've got a bit of downtime. Take a look at some of the locale. And then Kingdom Management flies by. I think we're good. I think we've got enough to keep us occupied without having to worry about... Look at that! We've got so many alternative ways to look around here. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And because Varnhold... This is a bit gamified, but because Varnhold is going to be where we're going next, I know we wouldn't know that, would we really? But the area can't be the wrong level for us, if that makes sense. So everything in and around here is not going to rip our face off, which fills me with a bit of happiness. But we still have to fight every encounter, because that's what I said we do. So carry on, even though it's 10 to 10. This'll put pay to my flipping theory. If this thing rips our face off, whatever it is, anything round here is perfectly reasonably fine to kill. Where in the hell are we? This looks at a very, very bizarre area. Like some kind of a layered... Oh, it's goblins, for heaven's sake.
Let's finish them quick.
Aye! How dare you! Kill this blasted alchemist. What in the hell? Oh my god, we need to come round. They're like layers. Layered. Hang on. Go. Hang on, people! Blasted pieces of crap! For God's sake. Right, we need... Okay, let's... Get up here. Get up here now. All of you. Oh, we're knackered as well, aren't we? That's why, half the problem. Oh, God's sake. I don't want everybody running off. We need protection from fire. What's this? Protection from evil. It says resist energy, right? Resist energy communal. Fire. Thank you, Tristan. Okay, and now we're getting shot as well. And then we'll also go for protection from fire as well. Well, we've got maximum protection, and now we're going to rip your faces off. You irksome little creatures.
May we have a moment of respite?
Oh my god. That was quite the ordeal. It's alright, I'll loot these. I can see you've been a bit of shock, Elquist. Oh, what happened? This strange tiered system is quite something. Oh, we can actually leave from here. I don't want to leave. Look, what's this? There's more, like, winding round. Even my character's like, where do we go?
I am prepared.
We're all confused here. Can somebody loot these things? Quickly. God help us. It's very strange.
In due time.
It's just the strangeness of this place. There's got to be something hidden here. No? Oh, you don't get hidden goodies, do you, when random encounters? And that won't be a cave.
That is not far.
Oh my god. We are literally walking, winding our way down to an exit that doesn't exist. Oh, it's here. Thank the gods. Why are you guys walking? Are they over encumbered? Why are they walking? Oh, because they're fatigued. Over encumbered, yeah, because they've got their strength. -2 strength. Take your time! Take your time. It's not as if we're in a rush. It's not as if we've got things to do. Work to go to tomorrow. I'm up at the crack of dawn here, you know what I mean? So inconsiderate. Come on! I told you I needed rest. Well, we can rest when we're dead. Right, another one bites the dust. And onwards. Ancient mine. I don't have to fight here. Talon Peak. Wow. So literally, this is... We're now exhausted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where have you gone, Mim? Where on earth have you gone? This is like not an accessible place. You really were drinking far too much absinthe when you decided to come here.
About myself, or my family, or my life. I don't.
Lindsay, what are you doing?
I even didn't open my mouth yet, and already you're shutting me up. I just wanted to ask if you had any salt left.
No, you didn't. Stop harassing people, Lindsay. Knock, knock, and neck, and both have reporting. He always loots 6 rations. Does that Echo? It's a very, very good job he does. Right, let's get this woman out of trouble. Oh my god, this is not a small area. Am I hearing fire? Oh, there's spiders here. Boof! Anyone for any more for any more?
Night time.
Oh, no. Right, Valerie, on your own, love. On your own, Vals. You've got the sword that deals... Oh, spider sword. Some of us can hit these, right? Yeah, I think it's Lindsay that can kill him with her electric bow.
As it should be.
There's a dead body here. Petrified egg. Certain little bits. What is she doing? Oh, this is a way to get to the top. Top of the peak. The peak. Oh, she's she's definitely drunk. I'm telling you, she's drunk. Oh, she is drunk from that bloody absinthe. I bet you a bloody 100 gold coins.
Nowhere to run.
That hurt?
Oh, look at that. There's all... Ooh. Oh, and there's a door there.
All according to plan.
Interesting. Why is there a door here? Is this a cave, or is this like an alternative way to a different area of... To the mountain top? Or it's an alternative way to the mountain top? Or are we bypassing Mim? We just left her sleeping. Forget me. Let's go to the top of the mountain. Oh! Holy... Talon Peak! This is the peak. This is the very peak. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we're here now, aren't we? Let's have a look around. Not much we can do here. Oh, hang on. What was that large thud? Why was there a big thud? What have we done? Fortress is younger than the Cyclops is, but it is still old enough to be impossible to discover who built it and why. Oh, we can actually... Oh. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, no, this is not good. Why are we here? Why have we done this? Why have we left Mim sleeping? We should have tended to her wounds first. Why are we doing this, Elquist? Why? Heavily armed men are seated around a fire. They chat casually and pass around a flask, obviously not expecting ambush or eavesdropping in a place like this. Damned Baron and his damned guards. Since that ass down the Stag Lord or his people got nowhere to go to get themselves some coin. Just look where we ended up. Middle of nowhere. Huh. Damn right. More traders on the roads, and what good of it? Try and pluck them even a bit. You're locked up in no time. Enough. Cut the whining. We've got to adapt if we want to survive. This birdie will bring us more gold than any trader. And then we can sell ourselves as mercenaries or go hunting for treasure. We'll get by. Ekon silently nods and readies his weapon. Bandits. Yes. Shh. They mentioned something about a bird. With you in charge, we'll end up with our necks broken. Care to explain what demon possessed you to make us climb up a cliff when there's a neat, safe path on the other side? Why are we gonna bother with all these hooks and ropes? Have you seen that path? Spiders everywhere, just swarming with spiders crawling all around. Oh, damn fat furry beast. I hate them. You're afraid of spiders? I'm not afraid of nothing. It's just these damn spiders Rather fight a troll than mess with those ugly beasts. Oh, watch out! There's a spider in your hair. Oh, I'm just exploding with laughter. Maybe you should become a bard. Better yet, head straight to the capital and ask the Baron to hire you as a court jester. Just don't go through the front door. There might be spiders inside. Better take a rope and scale the back wall. Abyss take you all, you damned jokers. I'm going to take a leak. And whilst he's taking a leak, we're going to push him off the cliff. Well, why not? With a horrible scream, the bandit falls. His accomplices jump up and grab their weapons. One less to deal with.
Can't fight back. Best kind of fight.
One less to deal with. Okay. More scum of the earth dealt with. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay. This is a very it's amazing how we've just ended up going into a situation where, oh my god, we got monster casserole, master of daggers, chain shirt, ring. We've gone from having nothing to do to suddenly stumbling across quite a few things to do. And there I was thinking we were gonna be bored. We've got great big fortress, maze-like fortresses to deal with here. Mim Wobblegander getting absolutely kale-eyed and coming here in the first place, sending us on a wild goose chase. We've got Varnhold to explore. Oh, it's all kicking off. Forget kingdom management, who needs that? We've got things to do here, look at that. Ooh, cheese, gems, gold pieces, people scaling up. Oh my god. No, we'll take it all. Take it all, folks, take it all. I've got some new music as well. This is a rather large. I kind of don't want to go to the mountain. I don't want to explore too much further without checking in on Mim first. What do we reckon, folks? Should we check on Mim first, or should we proceed onwards? I mean, she has got 6 days worth of time before she expires. Perhaps we should press on. We're here now, aren't we? Mim's fine. We've killed all the spiders around her. We've killed all the bandits around her. Now, one of the bandits mentioned a bird, right? I'm thinking maybe bird, maybe dragon. Just, we're invading their space a little bit, maybe. We've pushed a button. How do we get down there? Oh, just like that. Easy peek. Oh, this looks like a... Oh, God. Oh, maybe it's a budgerigar. They're some pretty big eggs. I don't think we want to be touching them. The flipping hell are them! Oh, this is bad. Oh, man. No. No. Why? What? Just leave it. As soon as you get close to the... Valerie's like, what's this switch over here? Valerie, do you mind? Soon as Valerie gets close to the nest, a huge shadow moves across the sky. Oh dear. Valerie! With a shrill shriek, a gigantic bird swoops down on you, her flapping wings making a veritable hurricane as she moves to protect her nest to the last. We weren't going to take anything, we're just checking out this little switch here. That is huge. That is rather big. That is an ancient rock. Holy flip. We're dead, basically. Level 24! That is bad news, right? Where's Valerie? Oh, this is horrendously bad. This is bad. Keep us up. It's going to need more than a flipping bless, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. Okay, we're hitting it, but we're getting hit as well. Somehow we're not dead. By some miracle, we're alive. I feel horrendously bad. We've killed a mother bird who was purely trying to protect her nest. We've killed her. Got a lot of experience from killing her. This is horrendous. Oh, we've got quite a lot of stuff to sell actually. Let's have that recipe. Natural armor +1. Natural armor +1 after killing that thing. Are you having a laugh? Oh, why? Why? I've killed a mother bird and now it's nicking her eggs as well. Oh no. Woo! Okay, I mean, it looks like a lot of loot, but it's probably not. A rock egg. We're going to cook it as well. And then we're going to... what's that? Don't press it. Oh, metal scraping nearby. Oh my god. What are we doing, people? We're terrorizing. We're terrorizing the local populace. Exit the area. No, let's go back where we came from. Oh, I opened that door probably. Oh my god. We've just killed a bird for no reason at all. It's probably carrying off the local goats and sheep and stuff, you know. It was a menace to the town. Oh, another one. Let's just press random buttons. Hello? Anything of note? Don't think so. No, just press a few buttons. Okay. Well, it's fine. God, I feel like I know it's 10 past 11. I don't know where the time's gone. I know I started late, my stream, but only an hour late. Right, where's Mim? Let's get some Mim, shall we? Mim, you've caused me all manner of problem. You've forced me to kill a bird here. How did I force you? I was unconscious. You forced me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here in the first place, and I wouldn't have killed the poor thing, but no. Cause and effect. Mim Wobblegander. Shake her awake, will you? It's you! Mim's clothes are dirty and her hair is matted. Good gods, I feared I would have to stay here forever. What the hell are you doing here? I wanted to climb Talon Peak. It was a sudden decision. I just thought, why put it off? Why ask someone else to help like I always do? Why can't I just get my wish by myself? After all, I left father so I could achieve everything on my own, so I decided to climb the mountain alone, skies above. My pride nearly sent me to the grave. Yes, and you pushed on even further when you saw the giant spiders. That was not to put you off. I'm a mage. Before I tripped, I was handling them just fine. They were still afraid to attack the spineless creeps. Well, so what exactly is the matter here? I think I broke my ankle. I missed loot back there. Oh, did I? Well, if there's anything you should know about Elquist, is when it comes to looting things, he's a bit slapdash. You might not have been here for the start of the stream, but we had to backtrack to go back to pick up some vital loot that he missed in the Swamp Witch's hut. It was just lying on the floor, no less. I think I broke my ankle. I was fighting some spiders and stepped on the stone, and it slipped, and I tripped and fell and hit my ankle. Oh, I managed to drive away the beast, but it's still messed up. It hurts too much to walk on. I crawled for several hours, but I couldn't. Let me see. This is blacked out, so I don't have a spell at all to use. Her ankle is swollen. It's red. It looks more like a dislocation rather than a fracture. What's that I can do? Oh, it looks dislocated. That's not get up. Here's bloody drama queen. You palpate the area to find the bone intact. I've never heard of the word palpate. I'm 39. I've never heard of palpate before. What the hell is that? You palpate the area. Pat it down. Feel. Maybe. Try. Oh no, Elquist. No. Elquist is going to try to fix the dislocated joint. Ah, you haven't broken your ankle, says Elquist with confidence. It's just twisted. Allow me just to nip it back into place. I've done this many times. Have you? Yes, I ask Mim. Ask these companions. I have been involved in live surgery before now. Yes, if you missed a bit about the part where they died on the table. Probably due to what I did. We'll just leave that bit out of the explanation. Yes, we have helped with medical procedures before. What is a twisted ankle? Should be simple, right? Wait, no, please. No, it's fine. Leave it to me. Ooh, that clicking sound. Oh God, oh, bit cringy, isn't it? Ooh. But the joint clicks back into place. You see? How does that feel? Oh, well, actually, it feels better. Oh, much better. Thank you very much. Here, let me try to get up. Oh, yeah, look at that. I can walk now, but you should go back to flipping the village. That's where you should go. Don't get me wrong, Your Grace. I suddenly realised what my third wish would be. What I need to do to find my inspiration. I must climb Talon Peak. To see the world from that height, to rise above myself. That's what my soul has been craving, but I don't know if I can make it. Well, we're here now. I don't think it had quite the speech. Everyone makes mistakes, but some give up while others stand up. No, he's not saying any of that. He's just saying, okay, fine, Mim, we're here now. I've already been there, killed a big bird. Fine, let's go, we'll look. And then we'll go, you satisfy your cravings, and then we're going to go back, and you're going to create for me the greatest thing that you can ever create. Okay? Right, let's go. Oh, she's running off. We beat her to it. Maybe we'll find that loot we missed. Right, I'm going to go until literally we have finished this quest, and then I'm going to end the stream. It's 11:15. The hell?
That is not far.
Maybe she'll take us to the loot. Okay. We shall soon find out. We shall soon find out. Where's she gone? Oh, she's there. Are you happy now? Okay, she just wants to gaze longingly into the abyss. Okay, Harlow, where's the loot? I'm here now. I wasn't going to come back unless I had a reason to come back here, but now I'm back here. Come on, where's the loot? What have I missed? Enlighten me.
I see something.
Oh, hang on. We keep clicking buttons. But where do they lead? It's like they open stuff, but I can't see what they're opening. Uh-huh. More clicks. Still clicking buttons. There's a door. So I'll click those three. I'll click that one. Any more to click? Where's the door? Am I missing something? No? Yes? No? Click them again? Ah! Bellissimo!
I'm listening.
Thank you very much. Ooh. A shock Macy thing. Skull Crusher! Ooh. Whenever this +2 heavy mace lands a critical hit, the target needs to succeed at a fortitude save or become stunned. Ooh. One for the selling list, I think. 4,000, not to be laughed at. Right, we are pretty much done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see where the exit leads us from here. But Mim is just wants to chill. Mim wants to chill. So we're leaving Mim chilling out, looking out, gazing out over the horizon, you know, looking out from up on high. And we are getting the flipping hell out of here. That's what we're doing. We've killed a big bird, taken the eggs. Oh my god. Harim, maybe a laugh. He's never gracing our party again. Right, so we got a kingdom that needs our help. We are middle of the peaks, which takes us days to meander around. We've got to count down till the curse. How many days left? 159. It started out this session at 200 and something, so we've gone quite quickly through this. So I'm thinking there's enough to keep us occupied for another stream or two without taking a break, to be honest with you, because there's Varnhold to explore, all here now, which we won't get to. We won't do this now. What we're going to do is go back to our castle. We're going to tidy up kingdom management. Then we're going to come back to here, explore all of the Varnhold area, all of this area that we can get to, and then, you know, fit in some kingdom management in and around that. So you know, there's still plenty to do. I suddenly found things to keep us occupied. So yes, I shall press onwards for now, because I'm quite happy that there's enough to do. Right, as if the game would leave us with nothing to do. It's like, yeah, put your feet up for 200 days, not a problem. We're a baron. There's always something to do. Always something. Right, so yes, we'll end the session right here. Better quick save it. Next session, we'll back to the barony, sort out the problems, come back here, and we shall do a grand tour of Varnhold. Not our area just yet. Probably will be soon. So we might as well have a look around it now. See what we can get into, what trouble we can get up to. Have a gandaroony. All of this up in here, up that way, back up this way. Yeah, there's a few areas to have a look at. So we'll do that in the next session, which will be probably a recorded session for sort of Wednesday, Thursday when I'm at work in Manchester. I'll try and see if I can get a couple of videos up for you to enjoy in my absence. But yes, tomorrow is Monday, which means it's time for some Rome barbarian invasion in a rather intriguing campaign, I must say. Yeah. Off to a very slow start. Had to do some things that I've never had to do before in a Total War game, such as disband my entire army and pray that we survive. And then I'm now building up the economy to fund an army to go on the offensive. It's been very interesting. So hopefully you can join me for that tomorrow at the usual time. But anyway, thanks for watching this evening, folks. Elquist Adventures continue on. Start of a new week. Have a good one, whatever you choose to do. And as usual, until next time, I shall see you soon. Either way, bye.